And let's stop talking about places we live and people we know and our social security numbers, and let's get going.
Let's share that with the world.
By the way, Kyle.
Yeah.
I don't know if you. By the way, are you feeling better?
Yeah, I'm totally better. It was just like a one-day thing, apparently.
That sucks. Are we live?
We are now.
Cool. Just to catch Kyle back up, you guys found. I guess was it last session that you guys found out that Lord Nocatalox and Lady Bianca are the distant, and what's the word? Descendants of Kiltu, the traveled, one of the 5 heroes. So you had your lunch with them, found all that out, had a couple of clutch silent spells that allowed that information to come forth quicker than potentially could have happened.
For subtle spell.
Yeah, subtle spell's ridiculous.
I love it.
Yeah. And they gave your group a key. Well, 2 halves of a key that they were given from a young age. It led you to Castle Malpry, which then led you to the crypts down below the keep, finding a secret entrance to to what seems to be the crypt of Kiltu, similar to how you found the crypt of Dromar. You fought a couple of living spells, made your way over some pits of spikes, solved a puzzle, and the room that you're in now, as you enter, the tomb before you stands silent and dark. The immediate smell of stone and dust assaults your senses. 4 intricately carved pillars, bearing a domed ceiling roughly 20 feet ahead, stand before you. Moving into the room, you observe a couple of things adorning the space. First, you see the sarcophagus in the center, raised upon a single step. Its sides are embossed with jade and emerald, and shining within a forest of green light that matches, and shining with a forest green light, that matches the hue of the pillars and the walls around. You would notice the scrollwork of gold and silver across the coffin's outer filigree if it were not for some movement of what looks like a large pile of rocks against the far wall. What you mistook for a pile of dull granite starts to shift and move on its own. The boulders and rocks themselves start to glow and take on a silvery sheen. Standing before you is a large golem, made of some kind of stone that glows and shimmers silver, white, gray, and black. It almost looks like some sort of silvery liquid is trapped within the confines of the stone. It rises up on its 3 legs. Its hollowed-out eyes find the intruders, and it releases a roar that sounds like stone grinding against stone. As the cacophony fills the room, you grasp your ears, trying to keep the sound out. As you look back up, 2 figures split off from the silvery stone that the golem is made of and form smaller humanoid golems.
By the way, Ryan, you can always put the music bot on.
I did.
Oh, you did? Oh, I have it muted.
Did you just hear it? Badoop?
And so, as they have taken form, I need everyone to roll initiative.
Yeah,
Let me. Oh, this is not. Hold on. Let's right, encounter started. Go for it, guys.
I wonder, do my roll custom dice that I set for my other thing translate here? No, they wouldn't.
Yeah, well, you can export and import configurations,
Uh,
but
yeah.
you have to go back to the other one, you know.
Yeah.
Ooh, love the music.
Yeah, it's
That
sweet.
is pretty and fitting.
Right? I figured
As,
we needed a little bit of flair and drama.
heck yeah. As things kick off, 4Chance, it's your turn up first with Castle on deck.
Oh, wow. Okay. Let's see. I believe I had both swords out already last time. Okay, let's see. How far... Okay. Chance is going to run up to the golem thing on the left here and swing at it with both swords.
Bada.
Let's see, it is... Okay.
So there's the two smaller ones, and the big one is still there.
Correct.
Alright, so that's the first one. Does it hit?
13 misses, just barely.
Ouch. Alright,
Did
here
you
comes
move
the
up?
second swing with... Did I what?
Did you move yourself up?
Yeah.
Oh, for some reason it is not showing me. Weird.
Oh.
Okay.
You might need
21 does hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Okay. Should be... Yeah.
Ooh, X damage.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Alright.
Grab.
Now here's a swing for my offhand sword.
Okay. That hits.
Alright. Okay. And this damage is just non-magical slashing, if that makes a difference.
It does not seem to for these guys.
Alright.
Alright, so that's a total of
17 damage.
17 points of damage. Alright. Nicely done. As you swing into it, your swords find that the stone itself is a little bit malleable, almost like, I don't know, almost like a raw, some sort of raw material. But they find purchase and deal some damage. Very nice. Okay, Castle, you're up with Charles on deck. Castle, you're muted.
Yeah, I just realized something real quick. Can I make a tinker check real quick to see if I had fixed my gun after the last fight?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Go ahead.
Yeah, sorry. I just realized that. I was like,
Oh, good.
okay, and it's tinker, right?
Yep.
How do I make that kind of check?
I believe.
Oh, magic. Oh, can I do it from the attributes? Because I have a tool proficiency.
Yeah, so go ahead and make a dexterity check and add your proficiency bonus to it. That would be what it would be.
Okay. Wait, real quick. Because I have something that also... Oh, tool expertise. Yeah, proficiency bonus is doubled.
Yep.
That's right. So it's +8, which is nice.
It is.
And wait, so it's a dex check or is it an intelligence check?
For you, go ahead and either one.
Okay. Ability check, normal. +8, so 22.
Yep, that is plenty.
Okay.
Beforehand, you
All my
could
guns are ready
quickly,
then.
you would quickly fix your gun. You're good. So go ahead and take your turn.
Sweet. So I am going to then move up right beside Charles.
Okay.
Kind of turn and look at him, wink at him, and say, "Sorry for this." Fire both my guns.
Loud shots go off. Go ahead and make your 2 attacks. Definitely hits. Which one are you attacking, by the way?
This is the pistol. Oh, I'm attacking the one that Chance attacked.
Okay. Good to know.
Yeah, sorry.
You're good.
Yeah, sorry. I figure range means I can pretty much hit anybody I want.
One more
That's
point.
magical damage, by the way.
Of course.
Let's see if a mind blast hurts. Ooh, that probably
That
doesn't hit.
misses. That little laser shot just bounces directly into the sarcophagus. Doesn't do any damage to it, but it kind of ricochets off.
Got it.
And I will say, Charles, your ears are ringing for just a second because of the loud shot.
Castle, please be careful. You shoot that thing, and I'm going to now shoot my probably also loud, but definitely not as loud Eldritch Blast. Well, first I'll move Hex as a bonus action onto the smaller one on the left.
Okay. I'll make you 2 attacks.
And then yes, I will. Oh wait, I don't need to put that there. Public roll. Oh, maybe I do then. Oh.
12 misses.
Yeah.
Well, it strikes into it, but it doesn't seem to actually impact.
Yeah, that's fair. And second attack. 21.
That definitely is.
Alright, so damage. That's going to be a total of 17 damage. 11 force damage and 6 necrotic.
Okay, it seems to all go through.
Perfect. That's my turn.
Wait, do you also get your hex necrotic?
Which one I said?
That is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got it.
And with that, how do you want to get rid of this guy? You hit him just enough.
So it's like a humanoid thing that's made out of liquid?
It's not liquid, it's stone, but it's like, it looks like there's liquid inside almost. It's glowing at least that much.
Okay. As Chance is starting to hack away at it, I'm going to take the opportunity that it's distracted and hit it on the opposite side, and probably blow its shoulder out and arm.
Alright. As it's being slashed from one side, shot from another, and then immediately impacted by the last shot, you see the glow stay there, but dim slightly as the thing crumples to the ground and the stones and energy is just scattered. And it is gone. Alright. You want to move it all, or are you good?
I'm fine.
Okay. Raph, you're up.
So I'm gonna go ahead and move up to the left side of this guy. Rage. And then Great Sword twice.
Alright.
Wait, he just ran through the sarcophagus?
I ran around it.
Okay.
I was imagining you just vaulting over.
Yeah, vaulting is fine.
Okay.
I think he has 40 movement speed, so he can pretty much go
Oh
anywhere.
yeah.
Okay. That's the
wow.
crits
Hi. Good start.
for the first attack.
Want me to roll the crit or just roll a normal?
Roll a normal, and then we'll double the dice.
Yeah.
So 15.
So 30.
Is that a 4 and a 5?
9 times 2 is
So add
18, plus
9.
6 is 24.
Plus 2 for rage. So
Yeah,
26.
so it's
26 points of damage.
Alright, next attack.
Jeez.
yeah, that was just one. Close to another.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
Alright, that one for 13 damage.
13. Didn't we add the rage damage in there? What's the
Yeah,
14?
rage is in there.
Oh, it is already? Okay,
plus
then take
2,
2
yeah.
off the last one.
Okay.
No, wait, it's a
Oh,
plus 2 magic weapon, though.
Oh,
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
Yeah, so
okay.
it's not
Then
in.
yes, no, you're good. 13 points of damage.
Cool.
Solid. 39 points of
Then-
damage for the local barbarian.
I'm going to action surge.
Oh boy, here we go.
of course.
Do it all again.
Okay.
Runs up, he's like, finally, I hit something.
He's had to sit through like a brunch and
Yeah.
a trolley ride. Like,
Oh, and another.
Oh my
crit.
god.
oh no!
Oh boy.
Holy
Here-
crap,
here
dude.
we
You're gonna
go.
just one turn this thing. Not really, but.
Okay, so add 7 and then add 2. 22 damage.
Another 22 points of damage.
Is that considered a magic weapon, by the way?
It is.
Holy crap.
Dude, what is this?
Dude.
It's 3 out of 4. Holy crap.
You got the advantage, guys. He gets double the chances of getting crits.
Yeah, I mean, he does.
Okay. So that's 20. Add
So
6
does
and then
everyone
2.
else when they're flanking. And this doesn't
Wow,
happen that
okay.
very often.
Hold on while I do some math here.
I think that was my best Wrath round.
I think that was like
That's insane.
just a lot
Okay,
of.
what was your total damage?
I don't know, like 90 or something.
81 points of
Oh my
damage.
gosh!
Jeez.
Okay.
What level are we
Barbarian
again?
fighter.
10.
10. That's appropriate. That's appropriate.
That's pretty good. That's half of the average damage of my metagamed level 20 brute fighter that I was making for a one shot,
Oh my gosh.
and we're not even there yet.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Okay. That
That's it.
was a solid round. How does it look as you're just going ham on this guy?
Beautiful. Terrifying at the same time.
It's just a darn shame. To
How
don't
many-
have
how
brutal
many
critical
attacks?
Yet.
How many attacks was that total?
4.
4.
4
3
in
crits.
in 6 seconds with 3 crits.
3 crits. So, the way I'm imagining this is like a dance. He goes in and just swipes, and just is going. He is focused. Rathir focused more than you've ever been focused before as this great stone golem stands before you.
It's like
Okay,
that
well,
anime where like everything stands still. Like,
Yeah.
The samurai.
Well, that hurt a lot. Okay, it's now this guy's turn. Yeah, okay. He's going to start his legs will start to detach and start to spin around, and he will hover over the golem
He's a
And-
little helicopter. I love
and
it.
come over here, and then the legs reattach. He lands, and he's going to take 2 attacks on you, Wrath, with advantage. First attack is going to be a natural 20.
Hey.
And the second attack is also going to be a natural
Oh,
20.
man. Is there something wrong with the Foundry algorithm right
what
now?
is
I have
happening?
no idea, but I'm loving this.
Here, I'm just gonna roll a d20.
Do I get
It
resistance on
seems to be
critical hits?
happening like whenever there's advantage.
Oh, let me give myself
Could just
the
be a lot
advantage
of.
then.
Could have been just a lot of good luck though. Hard
Could
to
have
say.
been. Yeah, no, okay.
Okay.
No, it's normal.
Okay, well, the
It's
first
just that
attack,
wrath high hits luck.
that is 6 plus another 3.
You rolled 2 2s.
Well, I rolled, yeah. So 9 points of damage, halved. Yeah, 9 points of damage, halved to 4. And the other one is, that's a little bit better. 23 points of damage, halved to 12. On that note, it's Donko's turn with the golem, the big boy golem.
All right.
He does 81 and only gets hit with like 20.
Hey, he got 2 crits.
Well, I
on me.
am-
His karma.
I am still Donko raging from before. It
Yeah,
hasn't worn off yet. Why am I tilted sideways? How do I rotate me?
I don't know.
That's weird. Oh well.
If you tap on your avatar a certain way on the map, then it'll bring up like 8 directional arrows around it, and that affects which way the token faces.
That's true.
Clicking on him doesn't seem to be working. Oh well, it doesn't matter.
I just made Charles
Oh
upside
wait,
down.
oh, there we go.
Whoa, right click.
There it is. All right.
Whoa,
So I'm
that's
gonna go
weird.
right up here, as I do, and bonk supremum.
Bonk Supreme.
Amazing.
Push him into me.
Attack with advantage.
Holy.
Okay. There's definitely something wrong with the algorithm,
No,
but
I
I
don't
will
think
make
so.
it.
I don't think so.
All right, so that is a lot of dice to double. A D8, a D6, and another D8.
Oh boy.
Roll as critical hit.
So if we end a little, holy crap. If we end a little early
Woo!
tonight, I blame you guys.
So 30 damage, and he is encased in booming blade energy. He cannot move.
Nice.
Oh, I mean, he can if he wants to.
He'll just get hurt.
Okay.
Wait, 30 damage. You gotta double all those dice.
That is doubled. So it rolled 2d8 plus 1 plus 5 plus 2d6 plus 2d8. So
Oh, you crit rolled. Got it.
yeah. So that's my action. Wrath
your
didn't
bonus.
seem to get hit too hard from earlier.
Not
Does
from
he
the little
look
guy.
bloodied? No? Okay. Sort by bonus action. None that are prepared, so I'm just going to pose, I guess. I don't know.
You pose away as you can feel the echoing thunder emanating off the stone. Okay, finally it's his turn. Or its turn, really. Hey.
If it has a mend, I would recommend it.
All right. It is going to.
Constitution save, please.
Oh yes.
Oh, that's
Of
necrotic
course.
damage. I was about to say, I'm like, even if poison damage hurts it.
Yeah, I believe they did. Or did we keep it as poison for flavor? Did we update it with Tasha's to narcotic damage?
I'm fairly certain.
Narcotic,
it's always been
necrotic. I think it was
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
originally
it's always been
poison when it
Really?
was first UA when we did our campaign max, and then when I built it for this one, it was necrotic.
Cool.
Either way, what did he roll?
16.
16. Don't think that saves. No, mine's 17, so just fails. So that is 2D. I really should have made a thing for it.
Is it 2d6
Um,
now?
Features Halo of Spores. It is
2D.
at 10th level. It's a D8, so 2D8s.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
It gets gnarly. 10
Points.
points of
Does it
necrotic.
look like it? Does it look like it's effective against him?
Was it necrotic or poison?
I think it's necrotic now. Yeah,
Then yes, it is.
nice.
Okay. On his turn, his action, you see his arms come in to the torso and crush against some of the stone. As it does, this mist, almost the same silvery sheen, emanates within him, within a 10-foot radius around him. Everyone needs Donko, Wrath, and Chance need to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Great for being a ranged character.
Wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, just
Normal?
chilling in the back,
Yeah.
having a grand old time.
Oh man,
Ooh,
like a trillion. There we go.
Donko, you succeed.
19.
I think
Chance,
Chance
I
very
don't
much
know why
doesn't.
you you rolled with disadvantage.
No, he rolled normal.
No.
Okay. So Chance fails, Wrath succeeds, and Donko succeeds. Chance, you are slowed,
Oh no.
which means you cannot use your reaction. Your speed is halved, and you can only make one attack on your turn.
Ouch. So that
Bane
means
of
no
Hunters,
bonus action
or
attack
not
either,
Hunters,
right?
The Bane of Fighters.
Correct. In addition, you can only use an action or a bonus action, not both. And you can repeat this at the end of your turn, the wisdom save at the end of your turn.
Okay.
Noticing that it didn't have a full effect, it will then start to quake, let out this roar again, and as a bonus action, oops, summon
Oh,
2 more of those. Of the
all
smaller
right.
stuff.
Let's focus, big boy.
I make smart machines. I mean, like, they multiply.
And with that, we're going to go top of the round. These guys need to roll initiative. And I will be right back. I'm going to go help my wife get my daughter down. Give me 2 seconds. Chance, you are on deck right now.
Okay.
And I forgot that I had the maneuvers, the superiority die.
Yep.
I could have
do know that.
frightened him.
Well, if you
Would have
failed
been
to
really
save.
nice. That's a wisdom save, so
Oh yeah, I guess
I
this
feel
thing
like
wouldn't be
he's
very
probably not
wise.
super wise.
No,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's a pretty good one. Yeah. I could shoot him. Well, no. Yeah, I technically need to move a little closer. But I can shoot this guy.
I could move to the other side of the room, and I can still hit him fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna get sharpshooter, but I need
Eventually.
another level. Actually, I think as soon as we level up, because we're level 10, right?
Yeah.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, level 11, I believe I can grab a feat.
Level 11 is a very big jump in power for everyone, really.
That'll be great.
Both me and Chance get 3 Eldritch Blasts instead of 2.
Oh yeah, all my cantrips become really
Yep.
powerful.
Your Firebolt turns from 2d10 to 3d10.
Wow. I don't get much because I'm
my red
I
multi-classing.
forgot.
Yeah,
I
multi-classing,
can
that's the
cast
only
11th
thing.
level
Ooh.
Toll of the Dead too.
What did you forget, Ryan?
I have a bunch of backstory items that I can now ask about.
Oh.
I have an unreadable letter that I've not been able to understand. I have an unreadable head, right? And I have a master crafted quill that was left on me from a like a teacher or like how it's described for the sage background, basically. So I'm gonna have to make Josh come up with stuff for that too.
Oh, it says for your next when you get your next Eldritch Invocation. Wait, never mind.
I'm the best.
Oh no, 12th level. 12th level is what I'm gonna get it. Dang it. 12th level, you can do the ability score by 2, or you can grab a feat. That's when I'm gonna be grabbing my feat. Oh shoot, I'm not using my Arcane Jolt. What's wrong with me?
Perfect. For a second, I looked at my scroll of counterspell and it said it takes 1 action. And I'm like, that's not right. And I had to look up the rules real quick to see if that's even possible, and it is, thankfully. I can use my scroll of counterspell as a reaction.
Really? Oh. You can do it as an action and a reaction?
Yeah, I mean, you can't really do counterspell as an action at all.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Unless you readied the spell as your action and then used your reaction to cast it.
But it's a reaction anyway.
Exactly. So
yeah.
Yeah.
Because like
level,
spell scrolls, they say they have an action. They always take an action to cast, but rules as errated, you can use it as a reaction.
Rules as a whaty?
Errated, so corrected. Originally, the rules indicated that you could only cast spell scrolls as an action, and then eventually they changed it to say, well, the spell you put on the scroll has the casting time of the spell.
Yeah.
Well, today I learned a new word.
Yep.
Now, next level, I can essentially store a spell of 1st or 2nd level into an item every day, and you can use it the number of times my intelligence modifier, so that's 4 times a day.
All right.
Wait, what?
Pretty good.
Like, I can give somebody a 1st or 2nd level spell in one of an item they're carrying, and they can use it 4 times a day.
That doesn't sound right, but I don't know enough about artificers to disprove it.
Yeah, at 11th level, you learn how to store spells. Whenever you finish a long rest, you can touch one simple or martial weapon, or one item you can use as spellcasting focus. You store a spell in it, choosing 1st or 2nd level spell from my list, and I don't have to have it prepared.
Okay.
It could be anything.
A creature.
While holding the object, a creature can take an action to produce the spell's effect from it, using your spellcaster ability. So using my ability modifier, and if it requires concentration, the spell stays in the object until it's been used a number of times equal to twice your intelligent modifier, minimum of twice, until you use it. So that means you can use it 8 times a day.
1st or 2nd level.
So that means you get. Yeah. So every day I can choose to give somebody an item that is like a spell item.
I like that.
And I don't have to have it
fun.
prepared, so it can be any spell off 1st or 2nd.
I'm looking through them all. Specifically they need to be an action to cast. Oh my goodness. That includes enlarge reduce.
Yes.
How do you get rid of cones?
How do you get rid of what?
Oh, never mind. I found it.
Oh, yeah, you have to click on it, and then you highlight, and so you click on the ruler thing on the left, and then you click on the like explosion little icon, and then as it's highlighted, you can click the delete key on your keyboard, and it'll get rid of it.
Get rid of what?
The cones that Chance is placing on the battlefield.
How do I get rid of this fast bar at the top?
Oh, you want to get rid of it?
Yeah,
you can move it.
Oh, that's neat. I didn't even notice it.
Yeah.
So lets you quick cast.
Then.
Lets you quick cast spells and stuff.
Yeah, so like it knows what you have on you, so you can just quickly
It's really nice, actually. I added it specifically. I think if you go into your module settings, let me check real quick.
You can remove it. Yeah, it's okay.
Let's see.
I put it in a better spot now. I didn't realize I could move it.
That's that is nice.
That
There
means I
we
don't
go.
have to keep my
Yeah,
character
it's
sheet
called
open. Actually,
it's called Token Action HUD, and you can disable it if you go into the gear and then configure settings.
Yeah.
Oh, and it includes
More
all
like-
my prepared spells too.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's tight.
It's impressive.
All right.
But
Chance, you're up.
All right. So basically, half movement and either action or bonus action.
Correct.
Okay.
And only one attack if you take the attack action. At the
Okay.
end of your turn, you can save from it.
Does that mean if you cast Eldritch Blast, it's only one blast?
No, I don't think so, because that's one spell.
Yeah. That's
Ah.
sick. That's a nice little counter.
I don't think I'm going to do that. Instead, Chance is going to move. That's not moving. There we go. Chance is going to move up another 5 feet and try to hit the smaller golem above him with Booming Blade.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Yeah.
There we go. I think. I don't know. There we go. It's just normal or disadvantage?
It's just like a weapon attack.
Yeah. Just normal attack. That definitely hits.
Very nice.
Okay.
So that's 1d8 on hit and then 2d8 on willing movement. So it's not all 3 of those d8s.
Yeah. So it's the 1 damage for the on hit. Now roll damage for your main hand attack.
Yep.
Okay. That would be.
Quick note for all you guys: you can create macros on the bottom of your toolbar.
Mm-hmm.
If you click on an empty one, it'll create a new macro, and you can type in /roll, and you can make it so that it rolls the exact damage dice you need to roll for a given ability.
That would have been easier than making an entirely new weapon with all my dice in the formula.
Yep.
Which is what I did for Bonk
Just a bit.
Supreme.
Yeah.
Oh well.
All right. So 10 points of damage. And let's go ahead and make a wisdom save to see if you succeed or can shake off this slow effect.
Yes, I would very much like to not be slowed anymore.
If 20 doesn't succeed, I don't know what will.
20 does. Definitely succeed. So you are no longer slowed.
Very nice.
Upon hearing the cracking thunder of Booming Blade, Donko points and nods approvingly.
Let me double check something to see if...
Oh, is it too late for me to... never mind.
Oh, what's up?
Oh, I was... Yeah, I'm going to... Chance is going to call to Wrath and Donko to try and move away from the enemies if they can after they do what they do.
Okay.
Just got something in mind.
Since you were slowed, and then since you succeeded, it should sound like run away.
Very nice. Okay. I believe Charles.
Oh
no, Castle.
Oh.
Sorry, Castle, then Charles. Miguel. You're muted.
Michelangelo.
Sorry, I'm gonna try something.
Oh,
I'm gonna
Oh, you
move
gotta type
around.
/roll in the macro, Ryan.
I see. That makes sense.
Okay, Castle, what's up?
I'm gonna move around and kind of like across the altar. I'm gonna fire across the altar at this guy. I'm gonna try something.
Sarcophagus, but that's okay.
The sarcophagus, whatever. So as I'm kind of going around him, I'm gonna like kind of look over at Charles and be like, I got this one. I'm going to try something. As a bonus action, I can cast Branding Smite.
Okay, there we go. Now it's working.
Okay.
A ranged weapon attack, because it says it does it on a weapon attack, that still counts for ranged weapons, right? Because it's a ranged weapon attack.
Make a weapon attack. Yes, you're absolutely right.
Okay, so I can cast Branding Smite, which gives me 2d6 to this,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
So, okay, sweet. And I'm going to shoot at this big guy, by the way.
Okay, so this will be your next attack. So it's bonus action, then your next attack.
Yes, I'm going to shoot with my pistol, of course.
Okay.
Okay. Does that hit?
Let me double check. 18 barely hits, yes.
Sweet. Alright, this is going to be big damage then. Because I roll this. Okay, so not a whole lot, but I get to also roll this. And I'm also going to use an Arcane Jolt, which gives me another 2d6 of force damage.
All right.
So skills are... Where is it? Arcane Jolt.
Go ahead and just type in roll 2d6.
Okay. Roll, which slash is it? Backslash or front slash? Oh, wait.
Front.
Yeah, use ability. Oh, cool, sweet. Yeah, damage.
There you go.
All right.
18 points of damage. Nice.
Sweet. And then I get a fire with my other one.
Do constructs count as humanoids?
No.
They're technically a different. Okay.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
You use your bonus action to cast Branding Smite. Oh wait, sorry.
I get
Just
extra
kidding.
attack.
Just kidding. You're good.
Yeah, I
You're
get
good.
extra
Just
attack,
kidding.
man. That's just normal.
Right. Sorry. I was thinking of other. 20 hits. Another 11 points.
This big guy we're looking at, is he made of stone or metal?
He is made of stone, although the stone is of a type that you've never seen before.
Okay. What about
It's
the
a
little guy?
magical
Also
stone.
Yeah, same.
Okay.
Think of it like the same thing your ore was made out of.
Maybe.
Maybe.
We don't know.
All right. You're starting to see some webs of cracks along the glowing silvery stone on the big guy. Okay, very nice. Charles, you're up.
Sweet.
With Wrath on deck.
I'm gonna be targeting the big main guy. A bonus action, gonna move Hex onto him, and then I believe here, real quick, before I just pass off Eldritch Blast, I have one. Radioactive. Just kidding.
That's my hex, I guess.
I know.
He's radioactive now, guys. You were all
he's radioactive. I was like,
okay.
You all are starting to get sick.
Yeah, I know. We're Eldritch Blasting.
well, isn't his hex like what, Curse of Madness or something like that? So
Attack. Normal. So that's a 17 total?
17 just hits.
Oh, perfect.
Oh.
Alright, I'm going to expend a Chaos Incarnate charge on this.
You guys just don't want him to have another turn, do you?
No.
Come on.
You can make more guys.
Don't mind this. Just doing some math.
Just gotta double check my Chaos Incarnate ability. What did I roll for the D8?
Technically do that.
That would be a 3.
So that's fire damage.
Okay.
So that 3 damage becomes fire damage. And then I'm going to attack again. Dang it. Second one misses.
Second one, it does hit, but he seems to
4.
put his arm into a thicker part and deflected.
I'll take a nice little step back.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
All right. It is now, I guess, Wrath. Yeah, Wrath, you're up.
Well, I'm gonna make my 2 attacks.
You do that. It's the big guy?
Yep.
Reckless?
Yep.
I mean, one doesn't.
Hits?
For 16 damage.
16. Okay. Second attack?
And on that attack, I'm gonna throw in a menacing attack maneuver.
Okay.
Superiority
need?
die.
What do you need?
So I just roll a d8. And then he needs to roll a saving throw, a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom save.
Remember calculating the DC for that a while ago. I don't remember what it was though.
Oh, 20-foot radius, not diameter.
Well, he rolls a 3, so
Okay, yeah, it fails. I think it was like 18 or something.
sounds about right.
Okay, so let me roll a d8.
So what
Oh,
is
he's
that?
frightened. He's frightened of me.
Okay.
Unless he's
You-
frightened, but who knows?
You hit him with this attack. You still do the extra damage. However, you do notice that his stance, his posture, doesn't change. He seems to be immune to
Ooh,
being frightened.
Immune to frightened. Dang.
But you
Is
still
he-
do an extra 8 points of damage.
Is he holding any kind of item, like a shield? No.
He's not.
Didn't
He's
think so.
got rock fists. He doesn't even have like appendages on his. He doesn't have fingers. He's got these big rock, jagged fists.
Dadgummit.
But you
Right,
still
second
have
attack.
your second attack. There you go. Oh my gosh.
Rude.
You're in the
Okay,
good
used to this.
stats.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Wow.
30 damage.
That's max
Ugh.
damage.
On a
Oh,
crit.
12 times 2
32
is
damage.
24. Plus 6 is 30.
Is this
plus
with
2
the Wrath of Wrath, or is
is
this
32.
This is just greatsword.
Great sword? Okay.
that's beautiful, Kyle. That is absolutely beautiful.
It's
It is
legendary.
Wrath's night.
4 crits
You're
and
just
6 rolls.
completely. Your form is chef's kiss
Yeah.
impeccable.
Wrath is
So
just starving.
it's interesting for
starving
those who
for
have been
battle.
with Wrath. For those who have been with Wrath for a long time, specifically Charles Castle, you notice that when you first met, his attacks are just pure rage, just starting to just hammer away as hard as possible. He's starting to shift his form into more, not quite finesse, but skill-based attacks. It's an impressive
Weak
sight.
points and stuff.
Yeah,
We're starting to see an art form in Wrath.
exactly.
It's
Yeah,
the Battle Master, the Fighter
Yeah,
Battle
dude.
Master coming out.
Battle
So-
Master's awesome.
56 points of friggin' damage. Oh my gosh.
Action surge.
Um,
No, I'm just kidding.
He already
I don't have
used
any
it.
more. I wish. So Chance told me to run away, but I would get 3 opportunity attacks. I don't know if I will. I might just.
That is up to you.
What's your health looking like? Have you been hit?
Yeah,
I've been hit, yeah. I'm at like 3/4 health still.
It's up to you. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna stay.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think Wrath would run.
Yeah.
Just hit me with it.
It is now the 2 spawns next to you, Wrath turn. They are going to. Yeah, seeing you lay into the big guy, they're going to both go after you. So 4 attacks, all with advantage.
Wait, all?
Yes,
I attacked
Because-
recklessly. So.
he's reckless.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
The
You're
first
also
attack,
flanking him.
first one's a 19.
Only one of them is.
The second is a. It's right there.
22.
Should be good. Yeah, second one's a 22. Sorry. And
you're
the third attack is a natural 20. And the fourth attack is a 22.
Yep, they all hit.
Okay. So the damage. What is that? So that's.
With my
Oh.
samurai warrior, one of them would have missed.
Plus.
Oh
So-
my gosh.
Those are the non-crit. So 26 reduced to 13. And then. Is there order of operation in this?
Probably.
Let's see what they've got down here.
Just use your parentheses and be explicit.
Actually, that worked, didn't it? That's kind of cool. That's actually really cool. So yeah, then that is 17 points of damage reduced to 9. Yeah, 9 points.
Okay.
No. Yeah, 9 points. For that crit. That is their turns. Donko, you're up. Actually,
They just hit Wrath for.
they just went ham on Wrath.
So
That
you're
was
looking
very-
pretty low.
I was going to shift up
I'm
there.
just under half.
Oh, does that provoke attack of opportunity?
It does, yes.
Okay. I'm going to use... I want to try this out. I'm going to use my Warcaster feat to do a Booming Blade on him instead of a normal attack.
Oh, Warcaster, nice.
I forgot you took Warcaster. Very
Warcaster's
nice.
awesome.
Yeah, go for it. Go for it.
Very nice.
Yeesh, man.
Wait a second. So does
Nope.
if he uses his reaction of an opportunity attack for someone moving, does that immediately trigger booming blades?
Oh, is that the one he hit before?
Technically.
That's why I've been curious, actually.
Yeah, it's kind of like the Sentinel feat. Like if it keeps moving after you hit it, then
Yeah, absolutely. It would. Yes, I think it would.
I think that's
Nice.
actually I'm gonna double check, but I
it
totally
would
think
it would
that's
have
how
to
it works.
it would have to choose not to move,
Which it
or
can't, 'cause
to
it's
take
moving.
the damage.
It's already starting to move out. It's like halfway in between.
Well,
when
I would
it
assume it
hits.
works like the Sentinel feat, where like once you hit them, the movement becomes 0. You know?
Not quite. Because they're in the process of moving. I would almost see it as almost a catch-22 in that state.
Yeah, that's a tricky ruling.
Booming blade
Yeah.
with
It's
I'm
at
gonna,
that point.
I'm
It's
gonna call it.
DM's rules.
I'm gonna call it that it works. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Nice.
Um,
That's 3d8s. Plus
So
your
those are
regular
the-
weapon damage.
Yeah, then your regular weapon.
I guess we'll just make anyone afraid to run away from him forever. Like, don't you dare turn your back on him.
19 points on that guy. All right. And that was the one you hit before, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So as he starts to run away, you lash out as quick as anything, slashing through the stone and rock, and immediately you hear doo doo as the thunder damage takes effect as he stumbles, as it stumbles, moving away from you. Okay,
Quick
now it's
Google
Donko's turn.
and a Jeremy Crawford tweet do confirm that's exactly how it works. Though,
That's what I
awesome.
thought.
once it's hit, it can choose to not move. Because
Okay.
it's still in control. So, like, if it gets hit with the Booming Blade as a reaction and it decides to not move immediately, then it can. However, if
That
it
makes
still wants
sense.
to move, it immediately triggers, which is amazing, by the way.
That's
Doesn't
that
Booming
seems a little
Blade
broken
push
to
them?
me.
Something
What?
I just thought of. That was the second time I did Booming Blade on it, right?
Did you?
But
You
Booming
did
Blade
use
only
it last
lasts for a
time.
round.
I know that was his
Yeah.
last. That was last round.
Oh, wait a second.
So it takes
Yeah.
another
Roll another 2d8.
Nice.
Okay.
His eyes like
Actually, I
cleave
think-
through
I
this wall
think
of force. He hits
that
him with
got
another
rolled-
one. It's messed up.
That got rolled earlier, actually, and we only used part of it because it didn't
We
move.
did, you only
yet.
used part of it. Yeah.
So I think it did. So if I remember right, we did 1 out of that 5 damage. So it would be
So
4
4.
more from the first boom
One
beam
more.
blade.
Okay. Whoa, booming blade! Booming blade is nuts.
It is the best spell. Or
That
cantrip,
one's
I should
looking-
say. It is the best cantrip.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's a cantrip.
Absolutely. That one's looking quite hurt. Okay.
Would you say that
Donko.
this sphere would miss Wrath?
Nope. He would be in
Because
it.
like it highlights the squares that it hits when you click on it, and it shows that his isn't green or whatever color it's
Yeah.
supposed to be.
It depends. Is it? Are you? Is
About this.
that's into the wall? You can't quite get it there.
Can't get that.
Are you?
What about that?
Is it something that would produce cover?
No, it's a radius of downward
Then-
damage.
Then no, it would hit him. Right there, it would still hit him.
Move it one more, darn.
I want to hit 3.
You'd hit him all.
Hold on a moment.
It's fine. Just heal me afterward.
Just for future reference, we don't have to retcon anything. But according to the player's handbook, magical effects don't stack, so you can't have 2 booming blade effects on top of each other.
But it would have taken the effect and then
You
taken
would
the
have
attack of
taken the effect of
opportunity.
the previous one and then gotten another one as he's moving.
Yeah, it's not a stacking. It's a order,
It's a sequential.
almost order of operations. It would.
Because he
Yeah.
was running away.
Yeah, so he took it from the previous one he already had on him, and then he got
Okay.
another attack that then did another damage after the hit.
So I could see if like you attacked with booming blade, someone else attacked with booming blade, it would still only do the 2d8 damage.
I think it's
Yeah.
Oh, but
because,
I
like,
see what you mean, though.
as your reaction, you attack it before it moves. Like, deciding to move is the triggering thing, but actually
Yeah.
moving doesn't trigger the attack of opportunity.
Technically, moving out of melee is the
Of
trigger. It's not
range
fighting
is the attack of opportunity.
Yeah, we're
It's
getting
all
into
technical.
too.
It's technical. We don't have
Yeah,
to.
it's-
but, like,
Speaking of
pretty technical thing.
technicalities, this isn't entirely into the wall as a center.
You find a small divot where you can inch it back a couple of inches.
Alright.
Yeah, sure.
All right. So
we're
I
going
kind of
nuts tonight. So
grab something midair and slowly pull downward, and ice coalesces from the ceiling, begins pelting everybody. I need them all to make dex saves for me.
You
including
included?
yourself.
Yes, me included.
Okay.
Or actually, I guess I can take an attack of opportunity to back up first. Oh, that's 2 of them. No, I'll just take it.
Okay.
It's fine. I have
So,
infinite health.
You're
First
doing great,
guy-
guys. Keep up the good work.
First guy rolls a 16. Second guy rolls a 15. Big guy, very slow, hard to move, rolls a 6.
So they take, first off, 2d8 bludgeoning. Let's just roll 2d8 plus 4d6. Oh no, wait, I'm doing this at a higher level, so it's 3d8 bludgeoning plus. It doesn't include the ice, so 4d6 ice damage. Will that work?
Yes.
26. They all take 26 points of damage.
You still need to roll a dex save, right?
Oh, that's right. I do need to roll a dex save.
You would also take that if.
Yeah.
All right, so this guy
Dex
is
saving
pelted to
throw.
death.
Oof.
Fail my own dex save. It's okay. Whatever.
All right, you take 26 points.
So 6 minus 12. So I take technically 14 points. There we go.
Why?
And my spore
Mm.
form drops.
Ooh.
As the
Oh.
ice-
Oh,
yeah.
because of temporary hit points. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And that was my
Don't worry about it, Brian. It's fine.
Okay.
What's the
action.
fun about it?
I forget. Wild shape is an action for everyone but Moon
Correct.
Druids, right? Okay.
Yep.
So, yeah, that's my turn.
All right. You want to get rid of that sphere for me?
Yes.
Or circle, whatever you want to call it. Okay. Hey, big guy's turn.
Uh-oh.
About time. Being battered and frozen, you see, along with the silvery waving stone, you see forms of ice or shards of ice starting to form on one side. He is...
Hit me. Come on. I want you to hit me.
He is going to take a multi-attack.
Oh no.
Oh.
First one is going to be on Wrath. With advantage, that is going to be a 22 to hit
Ooh.
for 6 points of damage. And as it sees that doesn't do as much, he's going to take a second attack on you for a 24 and 10 points of damage.
Those are nice rolls.
And its bonus action. Let's have another roar and 2 more of these guys.
Jeez.
Split off from it. It's weird. As these things split off and create their own entities, it doesn't seem like any mass is being lost from the big guy. Very strange.
Yeah, definitely think we gotta focus the big guy, and then we could take care of the little guys.
Um,
So I'm not telling anybody that.
Let me add those to the initiative. Cool. It's now 2 of their turns. So this guy's going to shift over here, and these 2 are going to take their attacks on Donko. With advantage because they're flanking. First attack is a 13. I believe that misses.
Yep, that's a miss.
Second attack is a 22.
That hits.
Third attack is a natural 20.
Uh-oh.
And fourth attack is, 2 18s, 23.
Yeah.
So first attack will be 10 points of damage.
To me or to Wrath? Who's
To
getting hit
you.
first? To me?
They're
Okay, well the first
you-
attack missed because 13, right?
Well,
Right,
this is the
first
first
attack
attack
that
that hit.
Okay. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, the
that
two
one-
surrounding you are kind of just attacking you from both sides.
That one takes. Hold on, let me see exactly how this works. They don't
Sure.
they don't get to make a save. They immediately take 3d6 necrotic damage from my shield.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So 11 points of damage there. All right, so you take the 10 damage there.
Mm-hmm.
The second attack is a crit. So
9 times 2 is 18.
plus 3,
is 21.
21 points of damage. And then you
Ooh.
go and roll 3d6 again.
Is it every time? I think it's a reaction. Let me check.
Is a reaction.
Immediately after a creature hits you with melee attack, you can use a reaction. Yeah,
Okay,
so
cool.
that's the one.
And
So that was
then
20. Sorry, what?
21 points. And then the third
One.
is another 10 points.
Ooh.
So
31 points.
41 points total.
40? I thought you said it was 21 plus 10.
21, 10, and then another 10 from the first attack.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Donko's down.
What?
You're down?
Yeah.
Really?
I screwed myself by hitting myself with the ice. I thought I'd have time
Oh,
to wild shape again.
Wow.
So I
All
just
right.
piece by piece just chunk, 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 chunk. I'm a pile of rubble.
Okay.
If I can get to him, I can use a potion of healing, right?
Just pour on the
Technically.
orb.
like the
What?
Link animation of dumping out like a jug of water.
Yeah.
Splish, splish, splish.
Okay. At the end there, Chance, it is your turn.
Okay. So, need to. Okay, yeah, cancel the ditch my previous plan. Okay. I am going to. Let's see, what's it look like?
By the way, there are.
Oh.
Must have
That
finished
playlist
the
ended. That was an
playlist.
hour-long playlist.
Pretty good.
Quite a fight.
The
This
big
was got a
guy's
very
looking
dramatic title.
really rough, and two of the smaller golems are looking hurt as well.
Okay. I should be able to like move around and then move to like the spots like between the big guy and the lower right golem
Yeah.
and still reach Danko, right?
Absolutely, you will take one attack of opportunity
from a smaller golem. I'll do it.
Okay.
So there and then there.
It's worth the risk.
All right, that attack is going to
We
be
become such good friends in such a short time.
a 24 to hit,
Ooh.
dealing 8 points of damage to you.
Okay. 24 to hit, so that's higher than my AC. So 8 points of damage, right?
Yep.
What? Yes.
Okay. All right.
This would have been a good day for me to bring mass cure wounds.
Okay.
Technically,
So yeah,
throw on an aura of vitality, but
okay. I'm gonna drop my regular. I'm gonna have to drop my regular sword in order to pull out the potion of healing, and then I will use that potion of healing on Danko.
Okay.
Are we doing bonus action or action rules for potions? Just curious.
For feeding somebody else as an action.
Action. Okay.
For taking one yourself as a bonus action. We're just going with that.
Cool.
Because that's what a lot of people are used to. Okay. You pull it out, you uncork the little bottle, and you look around at the pieces of Donko around, and you see the big orb in the center. You're like, okay. You just dump it on the orb, and it immediately absorbs it. And Donko is now reformed on the ground, conscious, but laying down.
Okay, so
Alright.
that's
Happy
2d4.
birthday!
I can eat.
All right.
I
2d4
2d4
plus
plus
2.
2.
What? No, not 3. Okay.
Oh, very nice.
Nine.
9 points of heat.
9.
9.
You know what? I
And
guess
we're
I
up.
could have.
Does his initiative stick, by the way?
Good.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So now I have an
That's one when you win
empty.
unconscious.
Okay, Donko, you really need to get out of range now.
You say, get back into the fray.
No, get out of the fray. Which action was
I
that?
don't know if
Action
I
or bonus
can.
action?
That's your
I would,
action.
if I got
Okay.
out of the fray, I would die.
Again.
Like no, not unconscious. I would die because
Well,
one
unless you
down,
disengage.
2 instant crits.
You can disengage.
Oh, as an action? I
Yeah.
thought that was
Yeah.
a rogue thing.
No,
No,
well,
disengage
no,
is
no,
always
no,
an
no,
a
action.
bonus action for a rogue. You can still disengage
Um,
as an action as anybody.
Can I use my bonus action to stash the empty container back in my
You don't even,
pouch
you
or
don't even,
whatever?
you don't even need to take a bonus action.
That's an
You can easily,
object
it's a free action to deal with that.
Oh, even though I used the free action to pull it out?
Yeah.
Oh no, wait,
no
that
worries.
was part of the action. Huh?
Yeah, no worries. You're good. You stash it away. You pick your sword back up and
Okay.
stand up. All right. As your turn, Chance. Donko, you're back up.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, before Castle, one of the little spawns, this guy up here, is going to go. He's just going to, as he rips himself off of the big guy, he's going to turn towards Wrath and make his 2 attacks there. With advantage,
Still
because you're still the Reckless. 17 to hit,
So my AC is 17. That
so it hits. Second is a 24. So damage
Another
1
crit.
is 6 points of damage. Damage 2 is 4 points of damage.
Points of damage.
What are you at?
I'm looking so bad. I'm like,
Uh-oh.
half a hit will kill me.
Shoot. Okay. Castle, your turn with Charles on deck.
All right. Yeah, I'm hoping Charles can do this. Okay. I'm going to cast another as a bonus action, Branding Smite.
Okay.
Sweet.
Next
I'm
attack.
going to fire at him.
Big guy, I'm assuming.
Big guy.
That
Does
definitely
23
hits.
hit? Yeah, okay. So I do damage. 6 plus the 2d6. I'll say.
All right. 14 points of damage.
Okay, and I'm going to use my Arcane Jolt to heal.
Oh, you can do
What's the
that,
range
can't
on that?
you?
Yeah, I can heal people with it. It's a really handy thing to have.
Archangel's pretty nice.
Oh, I can't wait till I get 8 second level spells stored in an item next level.
You choose an creature or object you can see within 30 feet of the target.
Of the target. Oh,
So it can be anyone near him.
Yeah, so Donko.
No, I'm fine.
No,
Or
yeah,
Wrath.
I'm actually going to throw it at Wrath.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah. We give it
Go
to the
ahead and
damage
roll.
dealer.
Go ahead and roll your 3d6.
It's 2d6, I thought.
Oh, 2d6. Yes. That's totally what I meant.
I just realized I had a druid hubris moment. A Keyleth were gods scenario. I said right before I went down, I have like infinite health.
Oh, God.
Is it? There it is.
We're gods.
And Charles just said, "You're doing great." Oh.
Oh no.
Okay, so you take 6 points of healing.
Sweet, thanks, man.
Wrath, you are healed up a little bit more. All right, you have your second attack.
Yes, I do. Which I'm going to fire at him.
Got
And
Wrath.
surprisingly, I'm actually going to use the same. I'm just literally going to use my pistol again.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
16 misses.
Okay.
The big guy.
And he was so close.
He is. You can see now parts of him are completely shattered. You see indents and pieces falling off, but he's holding himself together. Okay, Charles, you're up with Wrath on deck. Unless Michael, did Castle want to do any more?
No, that was it.
Okay.
Wait, real quick. I
Kill
just want to
this
see if
guy.
I want to move. No, I'm good. I can see everybody. Cool. Okay, we're good.
Charles.
All right. Charles is gonna Eldritch Blast the big guy again. Very nice.
Yes.
Mhm.
I'm gonna expend a Chaos Incarnate on that as well.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh.
I gotta double check what the table is again. I can get Chaos Incarnate. 8 is thunder damage.
Nice.
So that's a total of 25. Should I make my other attack?
Yes.
All right. Attack. It's 18 to hit.
18 hits.
And normal damage. It's 11.
11 points of damage. How do you want to do this?
Oh, thank goodness. All right.
I was hoping.
Both of the blasts are sent out, and channeling my Chaos Incarnate, one of them becomes this white-red combo that once it hits it, it explodes in this thunderous noise for thunder damage. And as it does this, a huge chunk of it is blown away, and the vibrations of it just crumble it.
As the rocks crumble to the ground, landing around where Donko is, the large golem is no more.
The little
the
guys
other-
are still up.
But the others remain.
Dang it, I thought it was like a host connection thing. All right,
Yeah, host kind of person.
So Wrath,
that's my
Host
You're up.
connection lost. Pending. Pending.
Alrighty.
Yeah, they're not like. Seems to me I would build them kind of like where they need a bonus action from their commander. No, I'm just kidding.
Kill this guy. This
Which
one goes
one
next.
is weak? One of them has damage.
the upper one had damage.
Okay, I'm gonna.
No, wait,
attack
sorry, the
him
bottom
for-
one. Bottom
Okay,
one, my bad.
I'll go bottom first then.
Yeah, get rid of the flanking anyway.
Yeah. Alright. Great sword.
It hits.
23.
You get plus 10. That's ridiculous.
15 damage.
15 points of damage. All right, still up.
Cool. Yeah, I'll go ahead and use a superiority die to finish him off.
Okay. What maneuver?
Menacing.
Okay.
7 damage.
Nice.
That is
That's a
enough.
melee attack, so it gets my rage too?
No, well,
No.
not the superiority die is just applied to the old melee attack
Yeah.
you made.
Okay, it's not like an extra.
Yeah.
Okay, so 7 damage, and he's got to roll against a DC 18.
Oh, he would, except for he's dead.
Cool. Alright, I'll use my second
Scared
attack
him
on the
so
top
much he
guy.
died.
You scared him to death.
He gave up the ghost.
The elemental rock ghost.
17 hits.
17?
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
Another
Nice.
15 damage. I'm gonna do another menacing attack,
All right.
and then I
Remember, you only have
one
a certain
more.
amount of those.
Right? Yeah, I only have 4 total.
This will be your third one, I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
5 damage
Okay.
and a DC 18 Wisdom save.
Right.
Unless it's immune to frightened.
These guys don't seem to be. However, you rolled a natural 20.
Oh,
Cool.
So, yeah.
Oh,
He took courage from his fallen big guy.
bonus action, second wind.
ooh, smart.
Okay.
So heal
Word.
1d10 plus fighter level.
Big
Yep.
brain moves.
All right, go and do that. Donko, you're up.
All right.
Oh,
Currently laying on the
This
ground.
will be a DM ruling thing, I guess. Since Wrath's arms are really long, can I stand here and technically high five him?
Yes. No.
For a cure wounds.
No.
I have a 10
it's-
foot reach.
He would have had to have.
You'd have to
gotta
have done it
reach him.
beforehand.
Yeah, or known it was coming, or that kind of thing.
All right, fair enough. Either way, I'll move right here. I'll point back at him. You're doing great, and hit him with healing words at level 4.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
So that is
I believe that'll
it's
be
normally-
4 plus 4?
44 plus 5.
A 5. Right.
Yes, yeah, plus 5. That should work. Yep. There you go. 17 points of healing.
Nice.
Cool.
That's my bonus action, and as my action, I'm going to wild shape into giant octopus.
Okay.
Can I drag and drop tokens? I don't think I can.
That's all right. I gotcha.
All right.
Maybe wild shapes. Octodonko.
Donko.
And since I'm big, wouldn't I push this guy out of the way or something, or would I fill the empty space?
No, since the empty space was there, I'd say you fill
Okay. Tight. So now I'm here.
it. You're there. All right.
You have taken over you're on top of the rubble pile that is the big guy.
Kind of just absorbed it, yeah.
Okay. It is now these two turn. This guy is going to shift around Chance. And
Do I technically get an attack of opportunity because he'd had to have gone
You have
around?
to go around.
what's
Chance.
your attack range?
As an octopus, probably massive.
They have to leave your range specifically.
If it's 10, then
Yeah,
no.
that's a good point. Plus 5 to hit, reach 15 feet. So no,
Yeah, then no.
You never left the range.
Jeez, that's
No
like
way.
Donko.
Yeah,
Or
You're gonna have
no,
to take a
that's
hike
like
to
Wrath.
get an attack of
Right.
opportunity.
yeah.
You'd have to vault the crypt right now.
You know, seeing the smaller target, these guys are going to shift down here, and they're going to take their attacks on Chance.
They're gonna
actually,
take a chance.
They're gonna take a chance.
Okay, so 4 attacks with advantage. First attack is 22. Second attack is a natural 20.
Ouch.
Third attack is
Another
another
natural
natural 20.
Oh,
And the fourth attack is a 22.
Yep,
Okay.
those are all bigger than my AC, so they'll hit.
So the 2 that are not natural 20s is a 12 points of damage and 9 points of damage.
One.
Then we're going to do roll 4d6 times 2 plus 6. And then 32 points of damage for the 2 crits.
Okay.
You're still standing?
26, 26, 24. I am still standing, actually.
Oh my
But
god.
but I am
Still
plus 24 out of 85. So almost a quarter of my health now.
What are you doing 24 for?
Oh, I'm
Yes,
down
left.
to 24 hit points.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, geez.
Yeah.
That was 53 points of damage.
You got a decent amount of health on you for Warlock.
Yeah, what the heck?
I
X-Blade,
got
right?
good
than I
rolls
have.
when
X-Blades.
I got good
X-Blades,
rolls.
X-Blades,
I
yeah.
guess.
Yeah, you did. Okay, Chance, it's now your turn.
Okay. All right. Just gonna back up a tad so I don't hit Donko, and then I'm just. Oh, where is it? Just gonna do sword burst on the two golems.
Okay. What are they going to do?
First. Oh,
What if-
nice.
So yeah, they need to roll dexterity saving throws.
Okay. Saving throw. The first one is
That's
a
not
10,
good.
which I'm assuming fails. The second one,
The DC is 17.
yeah, no, they both fail.
Okay.
What do they take? 2d6?
2d6.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Right,
Oh, not
so
bad.
that's one of them, and there's the other.
Oh, because it's 2 swords.
All right.
Nice. So they both take that damage.
Yeah, that's sweet.
That's
Cool.
kind of nice.
Right, and I think that is all I'm doing.
Okay.
Okay, now how do I select the...
Circle?
Yeah, because as far as I can tell, I'm only selecting my token instead of the circle.
You might need to move your token.
No. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. It is this spawn's turn.
Constitution
go.
saving throw.
What's that?
Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw.
Are
I
you
technically
scored?
I maintain my spores at all times, even when I'm wild
Oh
shape.
yeah, it's weakened, but
Yes.
it's still there.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah.
It's not 2d8, it'll be 1d8 if they fail.
Yeah.
Con
Oh, it's a
save
1d8.
is a 21.
Ooh.
He saves.
That's the best save they've made this entire time.
Oof.
They're going to take 2 attacks at Donko
Octo.
with advantage. Sorry, not Donko. Wrath. My
Oh.
bad.
Oh no.
I mean,
The first is a 20 to hit. The second is 20 to hit.
wait, doesn't the giant
Damage.
octopus get multi-attack? Or is that only as a creature?
So you take a total of 7 points of damage, Wrath.
Sweet. I'm still at like half. Is all the heals.
Jeez. Okay. Castle, you're up with Charles on deck.
Alright.
Don't get multi-attack. Oh.
I probably won't need this, so I'm just not going to use that. Real quick, I just need to see what else can I do with that. Oh, that's sweet. I I could cast Sanctuary on somebody.
You could.
I could, but
If they're attacking something, it'll go away.
yeah, no. That's why I'm like, no. Okay, I am going to fire at this guy. Oh, cool! It selects it. Do you all see that? The arrows?
No, I think that's
Nope.
exclusive for you right now. But I can.
Oh,
We can
that's
see
cool.
where you're pointing though with your mouse.
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
So that's nice.
Okay. So I'm gonna fire my pistol at him.
Go for it.
Attack. Normal. Does a 13 hit?
13 does not hit.
All right. Attack 2. Same guy.
Okay. Yeah, that hits.
Was an
You're good.
18? Okay. Cool. I'm gonna roll damage for that.
10.
Nice.
Yeah, max
I
damage on
saw the
that.
dice and I was like, 0? What?
Yeah. No.
He is
You
still
lose.
up, but
Good day,
barely.
sir.
Okay.
Blasted
And then
part, you blasted part of its head off, and it's now just
Okay.
kind of hanging there limply.
yeah. Who's the most hurt around him?
Wrath.
Wrath by far.
Yeah.
I've got 52 HP now, so
I've got plenty,
Okay.
honestly.
Oh, really?
Take,
Although
like,
no,
4 more hits.
Chance may look
Eh.
more hurt.
Chances down to 24. He got, what was it, 2 or 3 crits?
Yeah, he got destroyed.
They were flanking, so if I kill this guy, then you don't have that problem. So I'm just gonna do 2d6s again on him.
Are you gonna jolt him?
I'm gonna jolt him.
Go for it.
Jolt who now?
Jolt that guy right next to you, so you don't have flanking.
Oh, okay.
Is it showing up?
You could just roll 2d6.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. Usability. Yes, thank you. Damage. Go. Bam! An extra 10.
10 points of damage. We'll do it, actually. And that's the guy on the left, right?
Right here. Yeah.
Whoop.
So now neither of them are being flanked. Well, Donko's flanked, but that's it.
After you blow out part of its face, there's a brief pause and a lull before the rest of the head just shatters to one side.
that's a fun image.
So Charles, you're up.
Bonus action. Which one is looking more together?
The one on the bottom right.
All right, I'm going to move Hex to that one and attack it. With the first Eldritch Blast. It's a 14 to hit.
14 just hits.
Alright. It's 16 damage. Is it
Okay.
still up?
It is still up.
Alright, then I'll point the other one at it as well.
Wait, which one were you attacking? Sorry.
Bottom right.
Yeah. Okay.
Second
Hits.
attack's a 19. And that's going to be 16 damage.
Another 16.
2 16s in a row for a total of 32.
Yeah, I was like a nice solid 32 damage right there.
Still up.
Dang.
Wow.
These things are hardy, man.
Yeah, and these are only the minions of the big guy.
Cool. Okay, I believe Wrath.
So attack the guy above me.
Okay. I almost clicked the attack button for you. That hits. 11
13
points.
damage.
13.
13 damage.
Is he dead?
He's still up.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna use my last superiority die just for damage.
Okay. Menacing or
Yeah.
Of course.
6 points? Still up.
Dang it. Okay.
But he needs
that
to make
was
a dex
waste.
save.
Barely. But yes, wisdom save will be a 7. So he is afraid of you. If you can see fear in a golem's eyes, you can now.
Disadvantage on attack rolls.
Wait, does that mean if you move? Wait, is somebody who's frightened of you? Can you actually leave their circle without getting an attack of opportunity because they're afraid of you?
Yes, but it's well, they still can
But it's a
attack, but it's with disadvantage.
Oh.
It's okay. He will die now.
Yep. Yep. He gone.
18.
Believed.
PM, can I use my bonus action to pull out a hand axe and throw it at the other guy?
Sure. I'll say with the quick movement and everything, you can make the attack, but with a disadvantage.
Sweet. Can it be normal?
Wait, isn't
since
he
I'm
reckless, though?
recklessly
So we
No,
don't
attacking?
range can't be reckless.
Really?
Okay.
Oh, that's right. That's
true.
right.
That's a now
I
one.
got a 1.
Oh.
Do you hit chance?
I probably
Well,
like
I
I'm
think
probably
you
like
get Donko at this
panicking
point.
about, and I just kind of knock it out of his hand.
Yeah.
It's quite a way
roll,
out
a
of
D-
ways.
roll a d6 real quick.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Wait, who is?
Wrath.
Wrath.
Okay.
3.
You don't hit anybody.
I
If you rolled a 1 or a 2, it would have hit chance.
look very disappointed, by the way. Wrath is like, I wanted to look cool.
I will say it's now sticking out of the pillar behind, but only like a foot and a half above where the. So it was a good shot, but it's still sticking out of stone. But it doesn't
I
hit.
thought you were taller.
Okay, Donko, go for it.
all right. I'm going to whip one of my larger tentacles and hit him right in the face. 120 plus 5. Can I just click it? Oh, nice. Oh, boo. Boo.
What was that? Sorry, I missed it.
An 8.
Do octopuses
An 8?
not have
Oh.
multi-attack?
No, that's what I looked up. I thought they did, but they don't. They have
Well,
a single.
Dang.
What they do is they instantly grapple and restrain a target
Yeah,
on
that,
hit.
that is their thing.
So, yeah.
So if they have multiple attacks, that'd be kind of broken.
Oh, it'd be so broken.
As it comes down and crashes right next to it, you see the kind of fluid-looking form just dodge out of the way.
Mm.
Okay.
Although, so normally, if you have two hands, right, you can attack and then bonus action with your offhand without your ability modifier.
I'm going to say no for
No?
blind
All
check
right.
purposes.
all right, fair enough.
Yeah, good thought though. And if you want to argue with me later, go for it. But
No, it makes sense. The rules are
okay,
the rules.
my brain. It's now its turn.
Oh, wow.
It's gonna turn. He survived this entire time. He's gonna shift down one.
Is that one of the original? Is that one of the original ones?
This,
Yeah.
no, I don't think it is.
Oh, okay.
But he's gonna take his 2 swipes at Chance.
I think he's from round 2. I think he's from the second batch, though, not the third batch.
Possibly, yeah. So there's normal attacks, not with advantage. So a miss
Yep,
and a 21,
Which hits?
that hits.
dealing 8 points of damage.
And Chance is still alive!
Chance is still alive.
I didn't know they got 2 attacks. That's crazy.
if the warlock gets the right invocation with Pact of the Blade. Or are you talking about the golems? Never mind.
Yeah, no golems. He was talking about.
Never mind.
Yeah,
Do you
see,
have
I was
Thirsting
like, what
Blade?
do the golems get too?
Darn
Chance,
it! I should have been using this the entire time. Okay.
Chance, do you have Thirsting Blade? As
Yeah.
an invocation? Oh, okay, just checking.
Nice.
Okay, I believe Chance. It's your turn.
Oh,
Okay, I'm
You
gonna
are slow.
Okay, Chance is glaring at this golem, and he's gonna attack him with his weapons.
Okay.
Seriously.
9 misses.
Rip.
Second attack.
Coming up.
12 misses.
the golem that would not die.
I'm
Let's
gonna
see
end
if
up
the-
throwing a giant octopus at this
Bonus action.
Yeah, bonus action attack. Let's see
How
if this
unlucky
hits.
can the Sentinels get today? Oh,
Okay.
Hey,
That
there we
hits.
go.
That
I
does
know.
hit, yes.
Okay, and then just a 1d6.
5 points is just enough.
Nice.
Just enough to.
How do you want to do this?
huh, finally.
Okay, as the first 2 swings miss, Chances gets very focused and then just slashes it across the chest very deeply with his second scimitar.
And as you do so, you see the golem stagger. It looks down as dust starts to pour out like blood. And then it topples to one side, shattering into a million different stony pieces.
Finally.
All right.
As the dust settles, the silence takes hold
Good
As
teamwork,
last-
everyone.
as the last of the glowing rocks fall to the ground. You do see that they are still shifting and glowing on the inside of these stones, this silverish coloring.
Definitely gonna want to get some of that.
I feel I owe everyone here an apology.
No, it's all right.
I unwild shape and just kind of slump on the ground.
Charles, in his completely untouched, unattacked body, will walk up and be like, you guys did great. That was a wonderful fight.
What a fray! What a fray!
What a fray!
We did great. You? I can't say anything. You were fighting too.
But from afar, like a smart person.
I guess.
Kind of like how I look at my spell book. Yeah, I probably could have. That's a good idea.
Let's just.
All right. I want to inspect the big golem and try and figure out what it's made of,
Okay,
and if it has anything interesting that I can take.
Okay.
gotcha.
Um,
You
I'm just
anyone
gonna
else want to do
inspect the
anything?
smaller golems.
I want to investigate the sarcophagus. Is it of the same make as the rest of the dungeon, or does it appear to have been made by someone or something else?
It is definitely. It's definitely a finer make than the rest of the dungeon, but you also notice that in this room specifically, the pillars are of the same forest green with inlays of gold and silver and runes of all sorts. So it fits in this room, but the rest of this crypt itself, it's kind of an outlier.
Yeah, basically my question was going to be, did Castle make this coffin?
You're not sure who made it.
Okay.
Josh, I'm going to put you on a spot for a second for a
Sure.
backstory item you probably haven't thought about at all yet. I have from my from the Sage background, you get an item. It's and I flavored it originally as a master crafted ornate quill.
Okay.
Would you say that that quill is of the same design and skill level as the rest of this crypt?
Oh, no.
No,
Oh.
it's different.
It's definitely of different make. The quill itself, you do see, and as you take a closer look, it's really interesting. It's definitely not of the same make as the crypt. However, there is a fine piece of something, what looks like metal, on the inner section of it that actually seems to be glowing very, very slightly. You've never noticed it before, but glowing ever so slightly, a silvery sheen.
Like the same color as like the parts of the golem.
Seemingly, it's hard to tell. With
Hmm.
it's literally just a fraction of an inch wide little rod, but you thought it was always just metal, and that was just what it was. But yeah,
Fascinating. So the golem's body that I'm inspecting, then it's clearly some. It's not stone. It's some kind of metallic substance.
make a nature check for me.
Nature, nice.
Oh, you know what? From what we're doing here, make it with advantage for me, please.
Oh,
16.
good enough.
It's
Can I
weird
flash that?
if you want to.
Yeah,
Nice.
give him a
Oh,
20.
I can also. I was also gonna. We got
Did you have any more
caught up. I
leftovers?
was gonna give myself guidance as well.
I'll allow it. You gotta say that
Yeah.
beforehand, though.
I know. I just I got distracted because of the quill. So it's just a D4, I think.
Yeah.
There we go.
But you already have 20. Why do you need more?
You never know.
All right,
You never know.
22.
22. Okay. Charles, you want to say something?
No, go ahead.
Okay. You're inspecting this golem, and you, along with Chance, as you guys are kind of looking at the smaller golems and the bigger golem they're made of the same material. It does seem that whatever the smaller golems are, they were formed from whatever material the bigger one was. You, as you're both looking at this, Donko, you pick up a piece of the stone, what looked like stone. As you feel it, it's not wholeheartedly stone. There is a like in your hand, there is almost a metallic feel to it. It's lighter than you were expecting. This large boulder rock that you picked up, it's maybe half the weight of what you were used to. A rock that size.
Metal of aluminum.
And as you pick it up, you're not sure what it's called, but there is a brief flash of memory, it seems, or something, of veins of this substance trailing through the walls, and you walking through a cavern with this substance all throughout the walls and the ceiling and the floor.
I want to try something.
So,
I'm gonna sit against the wall. I'm gonna take the half hour like rest of investigation we're gonna be doing here, and I'm gonna try and incorporate it.
okay. We'll get back to that.
Yeah, that's gonna take a while.
Yeah. Chance, was there anything you wanted to specifically look for or investigate?
Not necessarily from the pieces of golems, although Chance does pocket a few small pieces of the strange metallic rock thing.
Absolutely. Go ahead. In your inventory, write down. Let's say, because it is as you pick them up, they are lighter than normal. So, in your bag, you can say you have what 5 large stones with a question mark next to it. Go ahead and put that in your inventory.
Okay. And then I guess the only thing after that would be, I guess, why not? Chance will stop and look at Donko, specifically at his face where the weird writing is.
Ah,
Oh, that was gonna bring up an interesting question I had. In the image that you shared, they had runes on them. Was that just for the token, or did they actually have writing on their
that was
body?
just for the token.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and those actually, funny enough, they look like runes, but I'll call them cracks.
Yeah.
But okay, yeah. As you look at the stone of Donko's face, you can see the smudged, um,
Charcoal
the
smiley face.
smudged charcoal smiley that's
It's like
only
it's
like,
barely there anymore.
yeah, it's like you've erased something on a piece of paper 30 times and you still can see it, and it bugs the heck out of you. Or maybe just me. You see with your sight, it almost forms 2 separate words. These runes of undecipherableness that no one's been able to read. The first word is only partially there, as part of it has been kind of cracked off with the edge and smoothed over with time. You can see the equivalent of OME for that top
OME?
OM as in like mansion, E for that top word. It almost seems like the end of it. And then the last word, you do catch what you think is all of it. And it's TON as in Nancy, KIIL.
Interesting.
Well, that didn't resolve anything.
Well, Chance says interesting out loud, but he
As a side note,
his
my passive perception's crazy high. Do I see him staring at
Oh,
my?
absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of just tilt, and then go back to trying to shove a metal rock into my chest.
Okay.
Anko, are you aware of what your head says?
Specifically, I am not aware. Painfully so, even.
It keeps me up at night every day.
Let's talk about it when we're done here.
Oh, you can. Oh. Anyway.
As Donko tries to squeeze one in, Wrath, I know, Charles, you wanted to look at the sarcophagus. Wrath Castle, anything you guys wanted to do?
I'm curious about the sarcophagus as well.
Okay.
Yeah,
Not
I want
really
to kind of
curious.
pass my hand over. Like, I kind of want to like put my hand on top of it and see what happens.
On top of the sarcophagus? Okay. You 3 specifically.
I was gonna look for writing.
Okay. Make an investigation check.
Okay.
I wanted to look inside it somehow.
Wait, no, I'm not letting you look inside it right now. We don't know anything about this. This spirits, curses, standard archaeological stuff.
It would be interesting if there were ghosts.
Archaeological. I'm a professional archaeologist.
So I'll go to kind of push it, and then Charles will yell at me. And
Oh, yeah.
Okay. With an 18, in part of it's
I'm gonna make just because I have a charge left. I'm gonna add a D4 to that. Hopefully,
Yeah, go for it.
making a 20 total.
you guys in figuring out how to
22.
manipulate your rolls, it's
Oh, yeah.
kind of crazy. Okay.
That's my last.
It is of gorgeous make. You see pieces of emerald and jade embossed within a very fine stone. You do see words written in. Actually, let me double check something. Sorry, 1 second. What languages do you speak?
Oh, me?
Ye.
I speak Celestial, Common, Elvish, and Giant.
Okay, you see a couple of words on the top etched into a large, flat piece of emerald in a language you don't understand.
Got it. Chance, I need your reading proficiency.
All right. What am I reading?
Right here, and I'll point out the line.
You read, "Here lies Kiltu the Traveled."
Kill to the traveled.
Kiltu the Traveled.
All right, and Chance says that that's that.
Is there anything that would indicate? Charles is gonna ask Castle. Castle, would you make sure you didn't trap this thing?
Make sure I didn't what?
Castle. He's asking Castle making sure he didn't trap it. Granted, this is the sarcophagus of your friend. I wouldn't want to defile it.
Well, you see, I was expecting her ghost to appear to us already, so I don't
That's
know.
true. Dromar did that. Yeah, weird. Why did Dromar get the spirit thing and Kiltu hasn't even shown up yet? Granted, you were here. You appeared as a hologram.
So, Casa, if you want to look closer, you can make an investigation check if you want.
Yeah, I'll do that. Investigation.
Oh, yeah, make an investigation check. For the reading of the nameplate, it also has a couple more titles on it. The Traveled One and the World Navigator.
So kill to the traveled and kill to the world's navigator.
Kiltu the Traveled One, the World Navigator. Those are the three titles, I guess. With a 16, you look through and around it, and it does not seem to be trapped mechanically that you can tell. You're not quite sure if there's anything magically trapped on the inside, but
I can kind of vaguely hear what they're saying. I'm just gonna kind of, while I'm doing this, reach over, just cast Detect Magic, if someone hasn't already.
No, I don't think.
all right. I believe that's within 10 feet of you.
Or
Is it
within 30?
Is it 10 or 30?
Long range. Let's check. Detect
Double check.
Magic.
I think it's 10 minutes, 30 feet. But I don't know.
That may be where I'm getting that.
Within 30 feet. Am I? Yeah.
Yeah,
And
look at that.
it
Just in
penetrates
range.
most barriers, but it is blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt.
Cool. You do sense a very powerful magical aura coming from inside.
Ooh. Okay, wait.
You wouldn't happen to know what school of magic it is?
It would be teleportation mostly,
That's conjuration.
with a little bit of enchantment.
Okay. I relay that.
Okay. Wrath, please be very careful in opening the sarcophagus.
All right.
This was once one of Castle's friends. Oh, okay.
You push the heavy lid off, and with a thud, it lands on the other side. You do see the corpse. Well,
The bones.
definitely bones at this point, just bones. You see a almost dragon-like skull, and wrapped up nice and neat at the foot, at this figure's foot. You see a bow that, well, what used to be a bow that has been long decayed. You see a couple of odd knickknacks, some what looks like almost petrified wood, and wrapped up and folded very neatly, you see some sort of bundle of cloth that has not been touched by age.
We will carefully unwrap the cloth. Keeping it in there. I'm going to attempt to not take it out yet. I'm just going to try and unwrap it.
It seems to be a cloak made of very fine, what seems like silk almost. But very fine make. Forest green in coloration. Dark. Almost like my shirt, actually, in color. And as you do, behind you, and Wrath, you see this figure apparate behind Castle and Charles.
So Chance would see this too?
Absolutely, and Donko would as well. You see standing, hovering for you, a ghostly visage of a lizard folk.
Oh.
Wearing the hood of the cloak as she opens her arms and almost reaches out towards Castle before pulling back. And you see a smile on her face. Just the three of you see this. Charles and Castle, you're...
Charles will probably... Well, actually, let me roll a perception check. Does he?
Yeah, if you want to, go ahead and roll a perception check.
No.
Yeah, no, you're too engrossed in what you're doing.
Being very careful, like archaeologist level of...
Got like a little brush.
Yeah, brush, dusting it off.
Before Chance, Donko, and Wrath, you see this figure, you see Kiltu smile, looking at Castle, nod, and then have a look on her face of pure peace as the figure vanishes.
I detect magic.
I was looking forward to
she
talking
was
to that ghost.
She was out of my range, I assume.
She was out of your range, yeah.
Okay.
Yes, that's very nice, Chance.
Charles, did you not realize there was a ghost behind you?
Yes, that's nice. Wait, what?
Ghost!
There was a ghost of... Did I recognize that as Kiltu?
You assume, like, it makes sense for this.
I think it was Kiltu behind you.
Why'd you speak up?
They didn't stay for long.
Oh, well.
Didn't seem like a big deal.
No message for us this time? What?
Interesting. A bit more
He was
peaceful.
wearing that cloak that you have in your hands.
Well, can I attempt to divine what type of arcane item this is? I'm proficient in Arcana, which is why I ask.
Yeah, go ahead and make an Arcana check.
And Chance do that too, real quick. Or does
If
he
you
have
want
to?
to, if you want to sidle up next to Charles and kind of help him, you can give him advantage if you want.
Sure thing.
Alright. For a total of 22.
22. Okay. You get that this is a very powerful cloak. and it's more. There's more to it than meets the eye, obviously, and even with your ability to kind of feel out the magical essence of it, someone will need to attune to it to get the exact details, but the basic premise of it is you get the feeling that it can protect more than its silken sheen, and you also get the feeling that it has the ability to take the user elsewhere. So as you guys are sitting here relaxing, I know Donko's hoping for a long or short rest, so you guys can, someone can attune to it if you would like.
Charles will ask Castle. Castle, if you want to, you may. I don't know if you're at your attunement max.
I am not, but I could take 4 attunements, so...
Well, I feel like since she was your friend, it would be most appropriate if her item went to you. I mean, you built this entire place for her.
Let me check real quick.
By the way, has
I
Chance
believe
been doing too much
I
to
only have
like
2 things attuned to me right now.
use hit dice?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, you guys
Short
can
rest.
relax and use your hit dice. We'll just call all of this a short rest.
Okay. So how?
I may or may not be drawing new character art just in case.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying.
Okay. So, Cass, are you going to attempt to attune to it?
You know what? Yeah, why not? Wait, Charles, what do you have on you first?
I've given almost all of my crap to Chance, in hopes that I get
That's
the staff
right,
of the
because
Archmagi.
you're hoping to get the staff the next time we go there, right?
Exactly. Right now, the only things I have, you have one of your infusions on me, my studded leather armor.
Yeah.
And I still have my ring of temporal salvation. My one-up, if you will.
Okay.
Just in case we run into something.
I love all the dice
yeah.
just flying onto the screen.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah, I think I will.
Okay. So if you go to the items directory in Foundry, you should be able to see it. It's the Cloak of the Traveled.
Oh.
Oh, perfect.
You all should be able to see it.
Oh.
We should all be able to see what?
I'm
The Cloak
looking
of the
at it
Traveled
right now.
in the item. So would someone like to read it out loud, please? If you guys can see it.
I can.
Wait, see it where again?
It's under the items directory. It's next to the, on the top right, there's a bunch of tabs. It says, the dark green fabric of this magical cloak shimmers with the light of other planes of existence. When attuned to this cloak, the wielder gains +2 to their AC and all saving throws. That's kind of crazy. The item has 10 charges. It regains 2d6 minus 2 charges each day at dawn. While attuned to this cloak, the wielder may expend a certain amount of charges to use an action to cast one of the following spells. Pass Without a Trace, which takes 2 charges. Invisibility, which also takes 2 charges. Tree Stride, which takes 4. And Teleport, which takes 10. Teleport is huge.
The teleport spell?
The teleport spell. That's our ticket to our bags of holding.
We're getting that bag of heads. I mean, of all the other stuff that's important as well.
Wait, so teleport, essentially you can go anywhere you've ever been, right?
On this
no.
plane of existence.
Doesn't teleport you need a circle?
No.
No.
So that's teleportation circle, which is a 5th level
Oh, that's
spell.
a different spell. Oh, okay.
Teleport is a 7th level spell.
Ah.
And it says as long as you are, it has a chance to fail if you're not very familiar with the place.
Hmm.
But if you're like, it's certain levels. If you're pretty darn familiar with the place, or even have, I don't know if there's like having an item or whatever.
From it, yeah.
That makes it much more likely to succeed. Whereas if you kind of hear about it and know about it or have seen it once, then it's kind of a meh chance.
Or teleport spell circle.
No, teleport. Just the teleport spell.
So
It's
the fact that we've like lived in Feyheim, I could literally just be like, to Feyheim, and bam, we'd be
Yes.
there.
Yes.
Yep. It would take all 10 charges of the cloak.
But they would regain over days.
Which would regain over a couple of days, possibly.
I know.
Dang, that's sweet.
7 minus 2 is 5. On average, it would take 2 days to recharge. That's if you roll average and not awful.
Is its max charges 10? Or
Yes.
Okay.
So basically, it's a one teleport spell per day thing.
Or per 2 days.
Well, potentially. I mean, you could roll a 12, and then you get all 10 back on a single
if you're
day.
lucky, but
Yeah.
Yeah. So if we use this to like solely to retrieve magic bags,
it would just be
we
there
would
for like
get there and
2-3 days.
Yeah. Then it would probably take a couple days or so before we could teleport back over here.
Yes.
Which we could.
But we could go places like. Sweet. Yeah, I'm attuning to this.
You already
Okay.
have.
No, yeah, I already have.
You find your attunement. I believe I can. How do I?
Oh yeah, also if we're talking technical magic items, I think I still have my deck of illusions.
There you go. It is now in
get
your
those.
inventory.
Oh yeah, there it is. Equip that. Wait, why
And we
isn't it changing
still.
my?
We have to do that manually because I can't add effects to it.
Yeah, you can. Or no, you just have to add details to it, right?
Let me double check here.
So let's talk about what we want to do right now, because we could get to Orkoria right now. Just like instant teleport to Misthaven, get all of our stuff back, hopefully. If
Ideally.
it's still there.
Chance
you
would
best
wanna
I mean,
believe-
see
Risa would
his
have been
mother.
defending our stuff.
Yeah,
Oh,
and you
getting
best
Risa
believe
back,
I'm
that's a
going
big
as soon as
thing.
possible to go get her. Well, okay, so here's my question though: the teleport spell, is there a limit to how many people? Like,
No. Well,
because I become a
technically, yes.
conduit for it.
8.
You and 8 others.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so
lot.
yeah, we could all just go.
Yeah. They
We could
have
take a
to be
small
within 10
army.
feet of you.
What?
They have to be within 10 feet of you.
Bill. That
So
means,
like,
that means we all can travel anywhere we want. Plus, we can bring like 2 people with us anytime we travel.
I feel like we could make a
What
lot
the
of
heck?
money with this.
Yeah, it's like ferrying people across. Like, hey, you want to make 1,000 gold quickly? I'll take you halfway across the globe. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, guys. And I've like wandered all over like if I could tap into that memory bank, like I can go anywhere on the planet.
Maybe. I wouldn't recommend it.
Who knows what could happen? Yeah.
Familiarity. Permanent circle, associated object makes it guaranteed. Very familiar gives it a very low chance of screwing up. Seen casually So there's 4 ways teleport can go. You can have basically on target, exactly where you want. Off target, which is a random distance away from the destination in a random direction. Distance off target is 1d10 times 1d10% of the distance that was to be traveled. Oh.
That's like quite a number of
Wait.
miles.
You have something from Misthaven. You were freaking found in Misthaven. All of your stuff is from Misthaven, right?
Yeah.
Graded protection.
So you have plenty of associate. You are an associated object.
Yeah, I built my gun in Misthaven.
Exactly. There we go.
Yeah, I was like,
Did
So-
the sound and video get wonky for anyone else?
A little bit, for a sec.
What's up?
He was wondering if the sound got wonky for him for a sec.
No.
oh yeah. No, yeah. I built my gun on Terrog's workbench.
Yeah. So
Like, I
associated
could literally
object guarantees success.
While you guys are talking about this, I'm gonna go grab something real quick.
Mishap or off target is basically a distance away. Similar area, you wind up in a different area that's visually or thematically similar to the target area. If you are heading for your home laboratory, for example, you might wind up in another wizard's laboratory. And then there's mishap, which is awful and anywhere. Not only do you get wind up wherever the DM rolls,
Or decides at that point.
yeah, but you also take 3d10 force damage from a
Oh,
mishap.
because it's like essentially you got like ripped from the teleport stream or whatever.
Yeah. So
Yeah. It's like you're going through it. It's like you're going through a wormhole, and all of a sudden, like you got shoved out the edge and
basically has the
burst out of
percentages.
hyperspace the wrong place.
Viewed once or having a description of it gives you a 25% chance of being on target. And then the rest of it is either off target, a similar area, or complete mishap. If you're very familiar, the mishap chance is 5%. And the on target chance is 75%.
How do you How do you roll that statistic?
It's a D100.
Oh, okay. So essentially, as long as you're above 5%, you made it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, as things quiet, and
You see me against a wall, by the way, as I'm like attuning to it, and I'm just kind of like wrapping it around myself, and like you just see kind of like traces of smiles like come across as I like remember who used to wear it.
and at that same time, you also feel almost like the warmth of a hug as you wrap it around you, and it's warmer than you would expect, being made of such a light material. Donko,
Yes.
you have been spending the last hour or so trying to shove this. How big of a piece of a piece are you
I
trying
took a massive chunk.
Probably as big as he could
Okay.
lift.
Yeah.
to? Okay. So I'd say
Because of my
probably.
ability, I can incorporate almost anything, but
Yeah.
druid stuff.
You you start to shove it into you, basically. The
Albert's on my
cavity.
shoulder, by the way, so he doesn't get hit.
Of course. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Saving throw. That I can do. Boop. Constitution. Click. Saving throw. Normal.
15. you as you shove this thing into you, it starts to hurt, and you start to feel that section of your essence warm up to the point of almost burning. I will say you take 10 points of fire damage as you feel this rock slash metal slash whatever it is heat up to a point that it starts to singe some of the plant life and whatnot. I will say it'll take a couple of days probably to fully, for lack of a better term, ingest into yourself. But your shoulder now seems to be made of this rock. Your shoulder and part of your upper torso. I will also say that it shrinks the cavity of holdable your holding cavity there, and I don't think with all the books and everything you have
They're
in
in
there.
my bag now. My little bag of holding.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then yeah, okay. Albert should be fine in there. But you also, as you get up, you hear a as a piece that was there falls out and is lying on the ground behind you.
I just start. I take my bag, and I just start shoveling in rocks and metal and just whatever I can fit in there.
Okay.
Until the bag will no longer hold any.
Oh, you're going that much. How much is in there right now?
So currently, the pouch of holding can hold 200 pounds, and the only thing in there is the books. Yeah, just the books, because all my other stuff's in
Average
Feyheim.
book would be about 1 pound each.
Yeah, so I have 1, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I have 15 books, so 15 pounds.
You managed to get almost an entire one of the smaller golems in there worth of. So I would say you cannot put anything else in there.
Yeah, that's
185 pounds
185
worth.
pounds of wacky rock metal,
Yeah, you can do that.
which I intend on spending every single day switching parts out.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
I'm gonna replace as much of the wood as I can. Not all of it, but almost.
Okay. I will say, heck, this is considered metal. For what?
For the druids, I can't wield metal, but as a warforged, I can wear metal. I can't have metal armor. You know.
It is true. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
I didn't
was someone
know you
able
could
to use?
evolve, Donko.
What was that?
I didn't know you could evolve. I don't remember putting that in plans.
I mean,
You don't remember anything.
you don't
Yeah.
remember anything. Yeah, just
What were you
Chance,
saying?
what were
You
you
got
gonna
a
say?
point. You got a point.
Brian, what were you going to say?
Oh, was someone able to use teleportation circle if we wanted to?
Both you and
Charles.
Charles might. Wow,
We can switch
brain
it out.
completely died.
Okay.
Granted, that's my most powerful AoE spell. Maybe not the most powerful, but
Okay. I was just thinking, like, it could be a way of, like, getting back to Malprey if we needed to, like, a lot sooner if we were to teleport with the cloak.
does your
Oh, because you could just cast it versus having to wait for it to recharge.
is your Would you know if your mother has access to a teleportation circle here in Malprai?
I am again. The half the time the video and sound is choppy for me right now.
Oh. Well, I was asking, I don't know. Do you think your mother would have access to a teleportation circle?
I'm sure there's a chance of it, at least of being able to use teleportation circle if we talk to her about it.
Because that's what teleportation circle requires.
Right.
All right,
Okay.
I mean, if there's nothing else to do here, we can get out of here.
Well, wait, weren't there a few other things in the sarcophagus?
There was a bow that was broken. The body.
It seems like it was a lot of keepsakes and things of Kiltus that a lot of them have kind of rotted or disintegrated or decayed with almost 1,000 years of time.
Well, Ghost probably won't like it, but out of curiosity, Chance is gonna gently look through it to see if anything else did not decay or break down.
As you look through it, you don't see anything else that is not decayed. Everything else is kind of in a state of decay.
All I got was that there was nothing up. Everything was decayed. Okay. Alright, I think I'm good.
Okay. So,
Wait, I'm kind of curious about this cloak just a little bit. Because I'm wondering, so pass without a trace and invisibility are only cast upon myself, right?
invisibility can be cast with to other people, but the way the cloak works is it will be cast on yourself only.
Oh, okay.
And pass without trace actually it affects you and everybody within I think 30 feet of you, 20 feet of you, something like that.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
Giving a +10 to stealth checks.
Sweet. I can finally be stealthy as a metal man.
True.
Because I've never been able to be stealthy. Like, even when I'm invisible, people can hear my shuffling.
So, you all pick yourselves back up, nursing a few wounds, and exit the crypt. As you head back out, it's only been maybe a total of like 20 minutes, 30 minutes from you guys entering in here.
We did take a short rest.
We took a short rest, so it's an hour and a half.
Hour and a half.
Yeah.
And you find yourselves coming out into what used to be a busy market is now you see kegs of liquor have been pulled out and there seems to be some sort of a party going on. But it is nighttime. The sun has set, or at least it's set within the split mountain in the center of Malprai. And the lights have gone up. You see strings of paper lights, paper lanterns that have been lit all throughout this castle's courtyard. You hear music playing from like 3 separate areas, and a small party or festival seems to be going on up here.
Okay.
How about we take a drink and take a rest?
That sounds like a fine idea.
Cool.
Well earned.
Sounds good to me.
So, the night progresses a little bit. Do you drink there at the castle with the festival, or do you go find a tavern? What do you guys do?
How far is home?
It would be about an hour, half hour ish ride to Eastport, and then maybe a couple more hours to. Well, it depends on what home you're talking about. Are you talking about the Golden Corn? I think it was called the tavern you guys originally stayed at, or the
Safe house we could stay.
safe house in Westport, or were you going down to Southport to go to where the Order of the Dusk's headquarters is?
Oh, we were told we could stay there.
I
So
go
I would
Order of
have
the
suggested
Dusk.
that. Yeah, because we have business there in the morning.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that's actually closer. So you managed to catch the cart heading south. It costs a gold piece
I got you guys.
for everyone. So five gold pieces, 5 gold to go travel in the cart.
I thought it was a single gold for all of us last time.
It seems like traveling out of this castle district seems to be made a little more expensive.
Party also.
Okay.
Party fees.
Yeah, I got it. You guys are paid for.
Cool.
Nice.
You travel south and follow Chance to a very strange courtyard. The party has been left back at the castle district. You see in the center of this courtyard a well, and off to one side where Chance is heading to, you see a butcher shop called Mike's Meats.
You'll kill him, we grill him.
But as you enter, Chance, you give the proper greeting,
Right.
and Mike, who had to be woken up for you guys to enter, blearily waves you down a flight of stairs into this what almost looks like an office space. A large rectangular room with stairs coming down on one side, a couple of different desks, a couple of back rooms, and then it looks like in the far back of this space, past the desks, you see a couple of what look like wooden figurines that are chopped to none other, seemingly for practice dummies, with a flooring of dirt and sand and gravel back there. As you enter, you see where's my notes? Here you go. You see Chance's mother, open book, talking with a kind of a large, imposing blue male dragonborn. He has black hair that's kind of slicked back. He has a large, large bladed weapon strapped to his back, wearing tight leathers, and as you walk into this conversation, well, really, we should. This must be the Chance, Fort Chance. I apologize, and I've heard so much about. Welcome, and adjoining crew. You see,
These are the Sentinels.
Yes.
Sentinels. Good name, good solid name for a party. Love it. I am. Oh, how did I pronounce this?
I love when that happens.
I am a Katian. I am the leader of this contingent. You are all welcome. And he kind of gives a deep bow. And you hear open book off to one side. I'm glad you made it back. Everything go okay with the... Well, it was just the meal, wasn't it? Where have you been?
Oh,
Just
you
look
could say it went well.
bloodied and battered, and
Yeah,
Yeah.
you...
it was quite a
Well,
brunch.
Looks like it.
I'll kind of pull my cloak down just a little bit deeper. You did not. We were just there for brunch. And like wave my hand.
Okay, whatever. It's up to you. Rooms are, and she points back behind the stairs to a doorway. Rooms are back there. We have a couple open. A couple of our members are off doing work in the city tonight, so they're all for you. And Acatian looks, he goes, but we need to have a conversation before sleep is in order.
Hmm. Yes, I
Please
completely
come
agree.
into my office. And he
Gladly.
leads you to one of the side doors. And inside you see an array of chairs set up, the exact amount for everybody as they're ready for you. And he steps behind another desk. So, and on the desk you actually see the mage's staff hovering about a foot off it. What we have here is something powerful, something amazing. But we need to figure out, apparently, what's going to happen with it. Now, I have heard open books assessment and things that she has said about you and your group and her son. But I would like to hear your arguments and what you would like done. What your opinion is of what should happen to it.
Very well, if I may.
Oh, by all means.
Do you mind
Yes.
me casting an illusion magic to further demonstrate some of my points?
Not at all.
Perfect. My name is Charles Goodman. I come from the northern continent of Peoria. Is that right? Peoria?
Mhm.
There I studied at the College of the Blue Light in the capital for approximately 4 or 5 years, serving as an archaeologist by trade. Charles goes into a little bit of his history. He's just going to talk about more archaeology. He isn't going to go into the necklace and the teleporting incident. He's just going to say, by chance I came into Misthaven in Okoria, a very small lumber settlement.
By chance. By chance.
Yes.
Yeah.
By a small
You see him
probability.
smile at that.
And, well, I gathered together the big bugbear friend we have here and the metal man, and we assembled a small party to further our work, to make a name for ourselves, if you would. Charles is going to give, like, a basic history. I don't want to go too much into detail, and I don't want to take too much time. Except in specific parts, I'm going to get very detailed. He's gonna briefly go over Feyheim, the Spoken One incident, some of the lead up to the Githyanki abduction. And then once he gets to the Githyanki abduction, he's like, all of this and other things we were doing culminated in an abrupt abduction where, in the very same moment, we came to meet 4chance. As we were abducted through our very own bags of holding into an astral plane, we were able to escape working together. Chance was very resourceful, and me and my comrades were also able to eventually escape and reclaim our items to attempt to escape whatever place we had been thrust into. As we explored and learned more about the Githyanki plans, we came to know some awful facts about the immediate future, and Chance can back me up on some of these points. Charles, at this point, is going to cast Minor Illusion. Or
Okay.
Minor Illusion, sorry, Major Illusion. And he is going to basically create a miniature of what he saw of the Githyanki fort, and then of the armies and armies of Yugoloths. This is what we beheld. An entire army of demonic beings
Oh, those music.
prepping to invade and raze the entire planet. My friends and
Yes,
I,
he said planet. The whole planet.
yes. My friends and I have built a reputation for ourselves. We consider ourselves fairly capable. We were able to retrieve the staff. And I believe out of most people in the world right now, we have many of the connections necessary and abilities to hold back this force, to take care of it, to save the world as the 5 heroes in Feheim once did. It's a bold claim, but I'm a bold person. And if you can put your trust in me and my group, I can assure you that we will do everything in all of our powers to prevent anything bad from happening from the world. And I am even willing to give back whatever we take or borrow, if that is the wish of your group. It is not that I want to take this because of power or gaining or while it is a very powerful artifact, the real use I have in mind is preventing the impossible, preventing the awful, awful things that would happen to the world from passing. And that is why I believe we should be in possession of it for now.
As you finish, would anyone else like to chime in or say anything
I think
else?
he basically covered it.
I mean, Donko, you probably chimed in with your little details.
Yeah, little bits here and there.
Okay.
I've been queuing in that
I'm asking for advantage.
I talk too slowly, so I'm letting Charles take over. Just I mean as Donko.
Yeah. Charles,
And
I'm gonna
well,
say
Charles, you tell this story.
yeah. Charles will kind of ask for comments from the rest of the group as well to kind of give their perspectives. He'd definitely ask Wrath to kind of give the account of the bloodletters and like that kind of stuff.
I cut his head off. Then I cut his head off too.
But basically including the entire group in the storytelling of our group, essentially.
Okay.
And yeah.
He then nods, looks at Chance. And you, young one. I can tell you've been with the Order for not as long as some others. But you have also apparently been given something, some form of recognition by the voice. What say you? What is your thoughts on the matter?
In the short time that I have been with the Sentinels, I've seen them take on elementals and pirates without a single injury. Well, in the matter of the pirates, there's been some very good investigating. In short, I believe their capabilities are up to the stories they have told from before my time with them.
And what do you see happening to this staff?
I believe the staff would be kept in good hands. Maybe slightly playful in the case of Charles, but very capable hands. He would not lose it.
You see him kind of close his eyes and be quiet for a minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes. And as he opens his eyes back up and looks at each of you in turn in the eyes, your arguments have been heard. If it were fully up to me, and he looks over at Open Book, I would give the staff over right now. But it's not the capabilities that need to be judged, but the heart. So, in the morning, get some rest. And in the morning, there will be something, a trial of sorts, to judge that heart of each of you. I honestly don't know what the voice will have cooked up, but it will judge just that. So please, get some rest. If you need food, we can arrange that. But thank you for your time and discussion. There was a lot to pack with what you said is coming.
Thank you as well for taking the time to listen. And food would be nice.
To include a bit of our point in the presentation, I would also probably, and Open Book probably hasn't seen this yet, but I would include the book that we got from the Githyanki base. That literally shows Castle's face at the end. That would be part of the demonstration. Just
Yeah, of course.
throw that in there.
Of course. As he said, a lot to unpack.
Yeah.
Quite a bit.
Yeah.
I also I do have many report documents, the Gith assassin book that we took from the prison of Gith, the
Got the
8 books of
receipts.
I got 8 books of Illithid sightings. And then I have 2 just random Githyanki books that I stole off the shelf. I don't know what they do. So I would have laid these on the table as well.
Okay.
That does remind me of the notes that Chance stole as well. And actually, one of them mentioned some town up in the peninsula, now that I think about it.
Okay, what was that?
I was just remembering the notes that Chance had. But Chance is probably going to keep those to himself without saying anything about it for now. And
That's fine. So as you find food, it's not great, but it's okay. You get some food. Is there anything else you guys want to do before bed?
Yeah, actually, while they're getting food, I'm gonna kind of be around them, but I'm gonna actually cast fly on myself and like hover in the air with my legs crisscross and folded in my cloak, like just like hovering in the air.
Uh-huh.
All right.
And I'm going to go into a meditative state. and look like I'm just like meditating, like with crisscross legs, like just hovering in the air. And they're gonna be like, "What? I have ascended beyond the ground."
Okay, Zahir. All right. Anything else?
I think Chancellor will spend some time before bed looking through those notes I had stolen, to see if he can find again the mention of Learwick, and see what the notes were about that.
Okay.
And Chance would have relayed to me the words on my head at some point during that
yes.
afternoon.
Oh, yes.
Would I have made anything of that? Would I have understood? Or would Castle have overheard and understood what that meant?
For you, not Castle, for you, I need you to make a history check.
And do.
You know, Donko, we haven't tried to deep dive into your memories with my memory prodding abilities.
That's very true.
That would be amazing.
Oh.
Wait, what kind of check do you need? History?
History? It's already 25, but give me that flash of genius.
I don't
knows?
have any more.
Oh. Either way.
Wait, is it Donko that needs to make it or me?
Donko,
Oh, okay.
not you.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Like, I'm meditating.
Yeah, you're out. You're good. You think about those words, and with a 25, Tomkeel, that name rings a bell.
Oh.
It is very familiar, but you're not sure why.
If you'll allow me, Donko, I can
Yes.
try to unearth any memories in your mind or mind, whatever,
Right.
to help you potentially remember your past.
I actually, during this process, I take off the stone tablet and I move my orb onto my shoulder so he can more easily and more comfortably reach for memory and checking.
I'm
Okay.
gonna so I'm gonna do the same thing I did with Wrath, to cast Detect Thoughts and try to dig as he has focused on this word and the familiarity of it.
With the 25, and I need you to make a spellcasting ability check, please.
Okie dokie. Charisma. Not bad. That's an
Decent.
18.
Yeah, I was like, that's pretty good.
Do you want to use a talisman charge?
I have none left.
Okay.
I would have given him. It's too late. You already said I had to say first.
Yeah, it's too late. It's fine.
With an 18 and with a 25, those are still extremely good rolls. You take the plunge into Donko's orb, his consciousness, his being.
Would you say he ponders the orb?
He
Sorry, I don't know if you've seen that meme, but
It's been going around on D&D memes lately.
Wait, he
The wizard sitting with the
orb?
orb, pondering the orb.
he ponders the orb.
Yeah.
And now you need to draw that.
Yeah.
the same picture. Just Charles.
Yeah. You dive into Donko's consciousness and subconscious, into what seems like himself. Donko, you follow as you both find yourselves sitting at the foot of what looks like a great stepped pyramid.
Oh.
People are bustling about. A large, what almost looks like it's a spherical glowing mass of, best way to describe it is just energy at the top of this pyramid.
Like a sun?
Not quite, more of like a translucent, bluish and purple swirling energy.
Okay.
As you see two things. One is the people don't really seem to be upset in any way. They're just kind of doing their daily chores, daily tasks. But there is a horn that is blown somewhere. And they all stop what they're doing and look up towards the orb. And out of it, floating down the stairs, floats a small, reddish, glowing orb as it hovers down the stairs.
Ooh.
As it passes things, sticks, branches, those things shift up and attach themselves to the orb until it looks like a humanoid figure walking down with an orb in its center.
Is the environment, when you say it's a pyramid, is it a forest environment or is it
Yes.
urban? It's forest.
Definitely
We're talking Mayan temple looking.
Okay, Mayan temple.
Kind of, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right.
The people then, some of them wave, some of them shout over greetings, but all of them seem happy and joyful at this figure's entrance. They all speak languages that you don't understand. But at the base of this temple, this pyramid, you do see a stone elongated with familiar writing on it, or at least part of familiar writing. Seems to be whatever stone Donko uses for his head, but the rest of it is there.
I'm gonna do my best to memorize it.
Okay. You memorize the figures, and then you are pulled out, sitting next to Donko with his orb up here and his head down here.
For the heck of it, I'm gonna make a wisdom save.
Go for it.
Because last time I did this, I got a really bad headache. A small pulsing.
You get a headache that lasts. It's one of those that even while you sleep, you can feel it throbbing, but by the morning it's gone.
That still hurt, but that's amazing.
As you
don't remove,
paper.
I don't remove the orb from my shoulders.
Okay.
Charles is immediately going to try and write down exactly what the symbols that he saw so that Chance could read them.
Real quick, make an intelligence check for me.
All right. Donko, cast guidance on me. All right, there we go. Intelligence check.
Yep.
Okay. Oh.
Roll your d4. Okay, 10.
10. Okay, that at least got me out of below 10.
As
I
a
will
side
say-
note,
Oh,
I
wait.
would have also been like trying to read what they were. I could
That's
have helped
true.
him. But I don't know if guidance would overwrite giving him advantage on the roll, because it's a different kind of help.
You could probably make your own separate roll. I don't know.
You can. I will say you can either give him advantage or give him guidance.
What is? You said it was just general intelligence. I'm gonna assist. I'm gonna like look over his shoulder and like, no, that was a this shape.
All right, so a second roll.
So go ahead and roll a second time.
Gosh, dang it!
Oh,
It's not meant to be. Well, we'll get some probably, but not all of it. We'll just stay with the 10, I guess. Or,
Actually, it would just be the 7.
okay.
With that, you both feel fairly confident about it. It looks a little wonky, and as chances you take a look at it,
11 total, right? Yeah.
He said advantage or guidance.
Oh, advantage or god. Oh,
yeah,
oof.
yeah. As you look at it, it is chicken scratch. There is there's no rhyme or reason to it.
Dang it.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys, we
I
have
will-
time
wait,
here.
wait.
Does
I will say they did use the words that were already on his headstone, and you do recognize the OME and the TOMKIIL.
I'm gonna have a sudden
interesting?
burst of inspiration. I'm going to hold my stone over to Castle. Castle, can you have the mending spell? Yes? Can you fix my face?
Let me check actually real quick. I may have traded that.
Chance does relay what he sees
Yeah,
from the writing.
unfortunately.
Yeah, I don't have mending,
Oh.
but my tool can actually shape into any other tool I need, so I could like
You can also
Mistforge
cast
it.
cantrips from your tool that you don't have prepared.
Oh,
That
that's
is
true.
true.
For 8 hours. That's right. Once a day. Or
So he
actually,
can
no.
actually
I just need to
cast.
spend an action, and I get 8 hours of a spell.
Okay, so he can cast mending on
I
it then.
can't cast mending because what
Alright.
I can do is I can have my tool be able to cast mending.
I still have a spell slot left. Could I be allowed to try and dive again to get it? Because I'm willing to endure some pretty bad head pain. Or even a level of exhaustion if I have to try and get this message.
Okay. Go ahead and make another ability check with charisma.
Alright.
With a 19.
And I
Donko,
roll tools.
you're trying to get Castle to mend your head. You feel Charles try and dig deeper again. Do you let him or?
Yeah.
Okay. With that same thing, you do manage to get back to that same memory, or same something, whatever it was. What are you trying to do?
Memorize
I
the
have
message.
I have a question about this spell. Do I have autonomy with my body while this is happening?
Within the memory, or
Like while he's doing it, could I druid craft what I see in one hand, just kind of subconsciously, so to speak?
yeah, I think so. I think that would work. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it into my torso and just kind
Okay.
of have the wood like move apart where the words are.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that works. And as Chance, as you're watching these two kind of go back into a trance, you see Donko touch his chest, and etched into the wood forms these words, these figures, and it reads, it reads, "Welcome to the city of Tom Keel.
Welcome to the city of Tonkil.
And something that's not on the stone etches in. And it says, the city for all worlds.
The city for all worlds? Donko, where the heck did you come from?
I don't know.
I'm gonna roll another wisdom save.
Go for it.
Since
DC's
you've
higher.
seen it now, we have a
Yeah.
chance of teleporting there.
Oh, thank goodness. Oh my gosh.
You know, after the chicken scratch, Chance is going to write down on paper what he saw just in case.
Go for it, yeah.
I need to make a tool check on repairing his head.
If you still want to, go for it.
Okay.
I'm not sure what you're trying to repair.
Instead of OME, it'll say
WEL.
I'm actually trying to craft
Outcome.
the stone a little bit.
I think
In-
actually, now that I think about it, with mending, it doesn't repair damaged words. It just
No, it
repairs
doesn't.
the natural. So it would just become a whole stone instead of being broken.
Well, it wouldn't even become a whole stone. It would, because you have to have all the pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
True. It kind of
So-
just fills the cracks with glue, essentially.
Yeah. But if I'm actually like smith forging it with it,
You'd have to have more material, I think, for that.
what if I'm taking away material?
What are you taking away?
It's kind of giving him a little bit of like some stone crafting to make it look more facial along the edges.
I actually, for flavor's sake, because I am changing Donko's look with the new material, his head is going to be the orb from this point on.
Oh.
I want that to be what he's seen in the memory, is a more humanoid shape instead of the big clunky tree with an orb that hovers at the above the shoulders. So I would have relayed that to the group.
Okay. Now you just look like, what's the dude from Spider-Man? Mysterio?
Yeah,
or-
Mysterio.
Mysterio.
Yeah.
All right. And unless there's anything else you guys wanted to do, the night
That's good.
Did I get anything from my meditation?
depends on how long were you meditating.
20
for?
minutes.
20 minutes?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Or
Cool.
what were you
So
trying to?
at peace now.
Tell me what were you trying to do? Were you just trying to
So-
go into?
No, so like I
long
cast
rest?
fly. I actually cast 2 flies on myself. So I could go 20 minutes. I'm like
Okay.
covered in the air like Zahir, and like I literally was trying to meditate and just kind of like inner peace, like kind of like allow my mind to like wander and see like
Trying to achieve
if any of
enlightenment or
my
something.
fogginess lifted.
You find Nirvana. No. Good band. No, you start this form of meditation, and it is interrupted by a sudden drop as your fly spell goes away. But nothing really internally happens. You have a nice relaxing meditation. That's nice.
Cool. Sounds great.
Yeah. So the
Awesome.
night takes each of you. Those who sleep get a long rest. Those who don't sleep still get a long rest, but in a different way. Donko, you have a lot to
I
think
don't
about.
sleep, actually. I spend the entire night incorporating, so I'll take a point of exhaustion for that.
You take a point of
my God.
exhaustion.
Isn't it a con save instead of a point of exhaustion?
Is it?
For this, he's focusing on
Oh,
something else.
fair.
So I will say go ahead and make 3 consecutive con saves for incorporation.
Okay.
A 15,
Oh.
an 18, and a 12. Okay. You managed to get your entire left arm to be incorporated as this stone metal thing, and it's jarring to look down at a different arm than you're used to, and so you're trying to get used to that. I also will say,
I've also gotten much smaller. And to replace the metal, I want to say that I've removed the majority of the wood too.
okay, you take 4 points of fire damage as incorporating this burns and hurts.
Can I ask a special question?
Sure.
So
Only
this
ask
cloak
unspecial questions.
actually gives me a little bit of armor, right?
Yes, increases your AC by 2.
Yep.
Yes. Due to
By the
that,
way,
it's considered a piece of armor, right?
no, it is not considered a piece of armor.
Okay. I'm just curious because it says anything besides a shield has to be incorporated into my body somehow.
No, this is not a piece
It's
of
a
armor.
magic
It's
item
a
that
Okay.
magically increases your AC.
yes.
Okay. Got it. Okay.
And by the way, I've already increased your AC and given you the
Yeah.
+2 to all of your saving throws.
Yes. Thank you.
Yep.
I also changed my pistol because I realized it wasn't using my intelligence modifier, so I've been firing on a not as powerful pistol.
Well, you're still doing some good damage, so that's awesome. But the night goes away. Dreams take those who dream. Chance, in your dreams, you don't hear the voice, but you feel closer to him, to it, whatever it is. You feel it shift its attention towards you. Charles, your dreams, you hear the voice of your patron. You don't find yourself on that fiery plain with obsidian and jagged rocks. You see darkness. But you hear, "Well done, my champion slave. Find them. Find them." That's all.
Oh no.
Wrath. Your dreams are filled with tents made of leathers and skins. You see what you remember of your father, Gravemaker. You see him bowing before what you remember flight looking like. As flight laughs into the sky, and Spear crawls his way out of a grave. Not the Spear that you remember as the smaller visage of your brother, but the transformed, mutated creature that you killed. Crawling out of the grave after you.
Eek.
And that is where we're going to end tonight.
Wonderful.
Uh-oh.
Necromancy.
Well, if it makes any change, I was thinking I would change out Chance's Cone of Gold spell for the teleportation circle spell.
Very enjoyable session.
Oh.
Yeah, that was
Thank you,
intense. Lot of background drop.
Glad you guys liked it. Good job on the fight, by the way. I beefed that sucker up.
Yeah, you did.
I think that's the
Might
first
be-
time. I think that's the first time I've gotten two of you
Super
really
close.
close to going down.
Well, you
Yeah.
gotten one down.
Yeah, you got
So,
one of us down.
Temporary hit points
Yeah.
and all. Granted, he was
And three
reckless, but
people
at
were
the same
about to die.
time,
Yeah, that was pretty reckless. But I think that's only the second time that I've even dropped below half HP in this
Yeah.
campaign. So
I
that
think-
was intense.
the last time I remember Charles dropping to 0 was when we were ambushed by bandits. The first time we left Misthaven.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Wasn't it just you and Wrath at that point?
It was me, Wrath, and Castle actually.
And all three of you. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well,
Yeah, it's been a long
That was
time.
fun.
glad you guys liked
You just want to see the first draft of New Donko?
Sure.
it. Yes.
It's not complete yet, concept work, but
Oh man, look at you.
Nice.
so he gets
Whoa.
much smaller,
Sick.
and
Oh, wow.
his body is held together through levitation or something. I don't know. Figure it out.
All right.
Nice.
Albert doesn't fit in the chest anymore, so now he has a
Perch.
shoulder mount.
Is that the staff of Magi?
That is the Skyblinder staff that I wield.
Yep.
Ah.
Skyblinder
Oh,
stuff.
great.
Yeah, it lets me anything that flies at me I can blind, basically. Does some other things, but that's its main spell.
Okay.
It's kind of a situational one, but hey, who knows? It might come in
You
handy.
remember it.
It gives me +1 to my bonks, so
That's all that matters.
By
Awesome.
the way, you best believe that I'm going to become like pseudo Jedi with my cloak on all the time now.
I'm definitely probably gonna switch out a spell as well, but I gotta think about it.
Yeah, sure.
So I'll let you know when that happens.
Oh, yeah, and I have some talking to you, Josh, about some things I want to do.
Sure.
Mm. That was super fun.